No, 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 we not doing this. Cut the music. Cut the music. Cut the music. We not doing this. We are not doing this today. No, 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 no. Not after what they did. Not after what they did on Saturday. Not after losing to the Atlanta Hawks. It ain't happening. We not coming in here with the fanfare. We not coming in. It's not a party today. Today is strictly business. Come in, handle your business. This is a team missing their two best players. I don't want to hear it tonight. I really, really don't. Y'all don't deserve the fanfare. Y'all don't deserve the party. As a matter of fact, cut the lights too. Cut the lights. We not dressing up. It's not a party today. Y'all done messed up the whole week for all Knicks fans everywhere. I don't even care that you lost the game. Losses happen. It is what it is. I could twist any loss into a positive. I could find silver linings in anything. That's damn near what this whole stream has become, is me finding silver linings in the mishaps of the New York Knicks left and right. It has been a season of finding excuses for this team, right? It's been a season of talking people off the edge, right? Patience, calm down, they're working through it, it'll get better. And yet, after the Hawks game, I don't want to hear it. Nor do I want to give it out to people because I know y'all don't want to hear it. That was a pathetic second half from our Knicks. So I'm going to stand back. I'm not dressing up for them. We brought the robe back out. I thought I wouldn't have to use the robe all season long. So we're going to stand here and we're going to wait for them to take care of business. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's all they deserve right now. That's it. How's everybody doing? Because I'm pissed off. Just win the game today. And it shouldn't be close either. It shouldn't be close. It should be a blowout. You beat them by 30 with Franz. You should beat them by 30 without Franz. Stealth Genetics was popping, my guy. Rudy Pooty, what's up, Rudy? My man Hattie, Big Rud, Karen, of course. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Daniel Berry Sports and Rishi Rich was popping, everybody. Like I said, I want no excuses today. This Magic team is feisty. They took the Milwaukee Bucks to the very end. It's the same Milwaukee Bucks who beat the Atlanta Hawks, who are going on to play for the NBA Cup championship trophy. Whatever they're going to call it. I don't care. I don't care. Right? The Orlando Magic have not lost at home all season long. They're without Paolo, they're without Franz. I don't care if Jalen Suggs goes off for 50 tonight. I don't give a damn. First of all, he shouldn't, but I don't give a damn. Beat him by 30. This should not be a close game. You got us all upset. You got us all in a tizzy. I'm seeing all the Knicks channels, all the people who talk about the Knicks. Everybody's talking about, have the Knicks been exposed? Have teams solved the Knicks and how to guard the Knicks and then this and that. And they're not wrong to do that. Because you were so disappointing in that second half against Orlando, you got punked on national TV. There was no other game on. All eyes on you, and you got punked. You didn't just get beat, right? Like the Orlando Magic losing to us, to the Knicks, on national television. The Orlando Magic didn't get punked by the Knicks. They just got beat. The Knicks outperformed them. They outplayed them. It was in Madison Square Garden. You could tell that the Magic, especially missing Paolo, they weren't ready for that moment. But this is the same Knicks team, obviously not the exact same from last year with all the changes, that's gone into wars, that's gone in the battles, that's played in the big games. And you go and you lay an egg against the Hawks in the Garden? That's what you did? And you think we're going to come back out with the fanfare? Take care of business tonight. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I should have to say. We had a couple nice days off there, right, everybody? We had a couple of nice days off. Right? Us too, but also the Knicks. We didn't do a game Thursday because I needed that day off. I was still upset about it, and I know y'all were still upset about it. And then Friday, we were still so upset about it, y'all voted not to have a game Friday, which I don't blame you at all, because there's a reason why I put it on the poll. Because low-key, I didn't want I didn't want to do the game anyway. But they had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off. They had a nice 3-day break. Hopefully they got to practice it. Hopefully they practice their free throws because all of a sudden they're missing free throws. So let's take care of business tonight, Knicks. Come on. Mark said, bad feeling about this one, y'all? I kind of got a bad feeling too. You know the Magic are going to be looking for some revenge, some monicum of revenge here. And again, they're undefeated at home. So the Knicks got to come in and take care of business. Carl, what's up, Carl? My man, Carl Jean-Baptiste. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? We better get this done tonight. No excuses. Let's get it. Let's get spicy. Come on. Going up for the tip. Towns wins it. And here comes Jalen Brunson. Let's start it off right, Knicks. Let's start it off right. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Suggs, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, by the way, they were celebrating the fact this is his 500th game of his career, marking the fact that he's played 500 straight games in the NBA. Brunson misses a floater to start off the game, and here comes Suggs. Hit ahead to Wendell Carter Jr. Over to Tristan De Silva, the rookie, who just blows a layup. Got right to the basket, blows a layup. A lot of teams missing layups against the Knicks suddenly. But Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off a Town screen. Gets it over to Anunoby, left wing, pump fake, jab step, driving to his left on Goga, and gets the lefty layup to go. There you go. And then is that Suggs coming up lifting? Oh my goodness, this Magic team is exploding. And here comes KCP bringing it down against Brunson. Gets it back to Suggs. Suggs seems all right. I'm not going to lie, these Magic jerseys look awful too, by the way. They look like practice jerseys. Wendell Carter Jr. has it out on the perimeter and gets the swing through foul in OG. I hate that. I hate that call. I hate it. You can't be picking those up this early, OG. He's over there complaining to the ref, but like, they call those. They call those. Now he's got one. You're too important to be in foul trouble here tonight. They get it over to Goga. Goga's been absolutely fantastic, especially his defense for this Magic team. They hand it off to Suggs, 1-on-1 against Bridges. And then Suggs steps out of bounds. Okay, solid start. Solid start. My man now Dimitri, Eamon Ois, what's poppin'? Veritify, what's up, Veritify? He said put Huck Porty in. Huck Porty is out with an injury, my man. He is out with the ankle sprain. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns hands it off to Brunson. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his right, blowing past Suggs, kicks it in the corner to Anunoby. He pump fakes, driving it down up top. Josh Hart, he catches pump fakes over to Bridges. Beautiful ball movement. Bridges with a corner open three, and he knocks it down. That's how you start the game, y'all. Good start, 5-0. I love to see it. Suggs has it on the left wing, rushing it down. Anunoby picks him up. They throw it over the top to Wendell Carter Jr., and they call a foul on Bridges, who had Wendell Carter Jr. hooked. And my man now Dimitri with a super chat. My man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity, Niall. Thank you, brother. Sharon McLean, what's up, Sharon? Susan, what's up, Susan? KCP gets it in there, Wendell Carter Jr. Has it up top, looking for cutters. Anunoby guarding him. Hands it off to Suggs. Suggs up top, being guarded by Bridges, coming to his left off the screen. Bridges trying to keep pace with him. Stopping, pump faking, along the baseline. Great defense from the Knicks. But Brunson just gets lost. Come on, Brunson? As the rookie Tristan De Silva cuts back door on him. How do you let that happen, JB? You the leader of the team. That can't happen to you. That can't happen to you. And he gets a wide open dunk out of it. Josh Hart gets it over to Anunoby, coming to his right. Stopping, kicking out to Towns. Towns catches and pump fakes, driving to his right, getting down the lane. High floater, King airballs it. Towns trying to save and he can't hold on to it. It's out of bounds. Can we put Towns in the post and stop having him drive it down the perimeter off the bounce? We got to stop doing that. Got to stop doing that. The rookie De Silva in the post, flips it up with the right hand over Josh Hart, gets it to go. And they got off to a nice start, and it's 5-4. They allowed 2 straight baskets after not being able to score themselves. And it's 5-4 early. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by KCP. Gets it over to Anunoby, back to Bridges, coming to his right, and then a foul on OG Anunoby, that's 2. It's 2 fouls on OG Anunoby just like that. Brother, what are you doing, my man? What are you doing? Offensive foul on OG. I'm being harsh on everybody today. They not getting Mr. Nice today. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. OG with the 2 fouls. Tom Thibodeau's going to keep him in there. Where if I said comments on Twitch or something? Comments are on Twitch and the comments are on Twitch and on YouTube. They should both show up on stream. Suggs has it off the handoff, driving it down. Lefty layup, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Suggs sneaks behind the defense and picks up his own rebound after Goga kept it alive. They swing it around. Goga has it, attacking Towns, leans in, stops, flips it up with the right hand, hits the front of the rim, but gets a nice soft roll as it goes through. And the Magic take the lead. Brunson on the right wing, blowing past the defense, stops, puts up the floater, gets it to go. Be aggressive, Knicks. Come on, be aggressive. Amen, Ois. Wish you well as well, Amen. Appreciate you. Suggs has it up top, crosses over to his left, puts up a dribble pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Good, strong rebound from Josh Hart. Hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Show two defenders. Now they're going to guard him one-on-one with Wendell Carter. Get it over to Anunoby. Has it against Suggs, and he's just going to bully ball his way down low and gets fouled by Suggs. Suggs, fantastic defender, but I love OG just like, you're not strong enough. You're not strong enough, Suggs. And that's a foul on Suggs. Precious Achiuwa subbing in for OG. Obviously, with the foul trouble, they're looking to bring him out early. Usually, he subs in for Towns early. Josh Hart gets it into Achiuwa. Over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off a Towns screen. Good screen from Towns. Pulling it back out as Wendell Carter Jr. switches onto him. Brunson looking to attack, steps back, pull up, mid-range jumper, falling away. Can't get it to go. Achiuwa offensive rebound, flips it back up, can't get it, but they call a foul on the Magic. Okay. I like the Precious and Towns lineup. I wish this is something we can play a little bit more so everybody gets a little bit more comfortable with it. I like the Precious lineup. I really do. Makes us big. We get back to some of that offensive rebounding. Precious can struggle a little bit as a small ball five. We saw that in the Atlanta game. And Achiuwa knocks down a free throw. Can we get back to being the best free throw shooting team in the league, Knicks? Can we do that, please? One time for the one time. I'd very much appreciate it. Achiuwa knocks down both of the free throws. Got the night friendly roll on the second one. Jalen Suggs bringing it down. 9-6. Knicks with a 3-point lead. Let's build on it. Let's keep getting defensive stops. They don't have many offensive options here. They get it over to KCP, over to Goga, back to KCP, along the mid-range, pull-up jumper along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Towns with a good, strong rebound as Goga missed time to jump. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Good screen from Achiuwa in the backcourt. They kick it out to Josh Hart. And then off the pump fake in the corner, steps out of bounds as he starts to attack off the pump fake. Oof. It was there. Good idea. It happens. Lionel Monis. What's up, Lionel? Knicks need to rebound the ball. Don't allow the Magic second chance points. Yeah, I mean, when you're a team that's starved of options offensively, you're going to look to exploit the glass to try to get second chance opportunities. As Suggs attacks, kicks it out to Tristan da Silva. Left wing three gets it to go. And Tristan da Silva killing the Knicks early. Ties it at 9. Brunson has it up top, and they just run over Brunson. Where's my foul at? And they show two to Josh Hart, and they turn it over. Knicks, we just dribbling it into defenders. And then Suggs, a dribble pull-up three in transition, can't get it to go. Good box out from Brunson. Wendell Carter Jr. hits the floor. A Precious Achiuwa going to attack. Brunson tried to hit the bounce pass to Bridges. Gets picked off by KCP. He's bringing it down. Leaves it off for Tristan da Silva. Same spot. Different result as he misses the three. Josh Hart and the Knicks fighting for the rebound, but they get it out to Jalen Suggs. Has all the time in the world to line up the shot. Can't get it to go. And the Knicks not cleaning up the glass and not hustling out the shooters. Brunson attacking the other way. Gets into the lane and just loses it. Y'all looking sloppy out there, Knicks. You're looking sloppy out there. And then Wendell Carter Jr. lines up a three. And the Magic are just kind of chucking them up right now. And the Knicks are getting lucky that they're playing one of the worst shooting teams in the league. My man on Twitch with the name that I can't say. You're not going to catch me saying that, brother. Josh Hart throws it over the top to Towns, and it was a terrible pass. A terrible pass from Josh Hart. Suggs was right there. Luckily, he can't come up with it, and they do call it out of bounds going back to the Knicks. We'll see if they overturn it, though. There's going to be some discussion. And we're halfway through the first quarter, and we're tied at 9. And I know the Magic defense is good, and that's how they're going to stay in the games, especially without their offensive options. But, like, come on, man. We just playing sloppy offensively. Sloppy. And then even defensively. Not cleaning the glass and allowing open threes. I know they're the worst three-point shooting team in the league, but don't build bad habits. Don't build bad habits by leaving these guys absolutely butt naked, wide open. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna put yourselves behind the 8 ball here. My man Carl, he said, we need to go back to JB and Cat pick and rolls. Would love to see Cat do a lot of paint work to try and draw fouls. For the record, I really think JB needs to trust his teammates more. I don't think it's a matter. I know what you mean. I don't think it's a matter of trust. I think they need to adjust the offense more overall. The reason why I don't think it's a trust thing, and I know what you mean, but I just think the phrasing needs to be cleaned up because I do think JB trusts his teammates. I think he would rather his teammates do more with the ball in their hands. But every time Brunson gets it over to Bridges, or every time Brunson gets it over to Hart or somebody, if they don't have an immediate advantage, they look to get it right back to him. And it's like, nah, y'all need to go to work. Y'all need to call up Towns and run a pick and roll with him. And then swing it over to the side back to Brunson. And then Brunson's got a little bit of advantage. And Brunson with an advantage is nice. Is kind of nice, right? One of the best offensive players in the league. He can make something happen. But right now, the offense is really simple. And part of the simplicity is probably due to the fact of how late they made the Towns trade and all of that. And, they're also working in a multitude of things. Like they've used Towns a lot more out of the high post than they did earlier in the season. So I'm sure they'll get to it. I'm sure they'll get back to spamming Brunson, Towns, pick and rolls. But the thing about that is, like, teams they switch it. They switch it almost immediately because they don't want to have to guard the pick and roll. And when you switch it, that means you're probably having a wing defender. So teams will just put their best wing defender on Brunson, a tall defender, and then have the big guard Towns. And if you switch that, they're kind of fine. They're kind of fine with that. The way you counter that is you start feeding Towns in the post a little bit more. And we're just not really feeding Towns in the post all that often. I think it's something they're going to need to try out a little bit more. But again, it's going to be a process because they got a lot to work on. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? AP, what's up, AP? Lucky Orlando's not hitting threes. I mean, I don't think they're lucky. It's purposeful because Orlando is the worst three-point shooting team in the league, and they're missing 2 guys who can hit threes for them, and Paolo and Franz. So they're allowing them to get some shots. They're like, yeah, go ahead, shoot them. I'd rather you shoot them than attack the paint. But still, that's building bad habits. You don't have to close out hard, but close out. They're giving them far too many open looks. And now they feed it to Towns in the high post. Feed Bridges come to the basket. Gets absolutely blocked by Goga at the basket. But Taze has been a fantastic rim defender this year. They get it over to Wendell Carter Jr. in transition as he blows by Towns for an easy right-handed layup. And Orlando takes the lead 11-9. And here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. Come on, Knicks. Yak said, everyone who didn't want to try center with Cat, do you want another 25 games? I'm fine with it. They're third in the West, third in the East. They're fifth in not point differential. I forget what it is. Suggs attacks, reverse layup, blows it. Tristan Silva can't get the offensive rebound. And then a foul or call on Goga. Either way, the ball's going back to the Knicks. I mean, Yak, they have the 5th best net rating. So, which translates to like 5th best team in the league. I don't think they're the 5th best team in the league. They obviously have things to work on, but like, that's not a bad place to be. Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Towns. Towns gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, right wing, 3. They leave him open, and Brunson splashes it. It's crazy what happens when you get the ball in Brunson's hands, when he doesn't have to do all the dribbling. Knocks down an open 3 over a late closeout from Suggs. Suggs has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets it over to De Silva. Back to Suggs, coming to his right off the screen. Bridges chasing him. Stops, pump fakes, fall away. Over Bridges, good contest, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Gets it over to Achua. Achua over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by KCP. Coming to his right off the Town screen. Good screen. Gets open for a 3. A dribble pull-up 3. Comes up short. Go with the rebound. And here comes Suggs. Suggs bringing it down. Chris Rowe, what's up, Chris? Suggs coming to his left, driving it down, scoops through the lane, flips it up at the basket, puts some Alex English on it, hit the side of the rim, nice little spin on it, allows it to hang on that rim and fall through. And Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Suggs. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. A lot of pick and roll between Brunson and Towns right now. Brunson has it up top. Probing his way down the lane, kicks it out to Achua, hands it back off to Brunson. Brunson up top, jab step coming to his right. Suggs does a great job of sticking in front of him. Inside pass, beautiful pass to Bridges. And who is that? De Silva was right there. Bridges, you just got to toss that up with the shot clock winding down. He obviously wasn't aware of where the shot clock was at the time. And the Knicks get a shot clock violation. With too much standing around, too much ball handling from Brunson there. Come on, fellas. We get a timeout? No, we just got some subs. Nick Yak said, 0 miss so far with the center. We're talking about defense. We can't try it at all. Oh, I'm with you, Yak. We got to try it at some point, but he not trying it with Jericho Sims. Did you watch Jericho Sims that Atlanta game? That ain't going to work out. You're going to have 2 bad defensive centers out there who can't guard the perimeter? Like, come on, man. That's going to be a disaster. Let alone you're tanking your offense with the spacing by having that. Like, if Mitchell Robinson can make it back this season, which for some reason people are very pessimistic about it all of a sudden, that's going to be the time when they try it. And they've already talked about that that's going to be the time when they try it. Or possibly Hug Porty if Tom Thibodeau trusts him to do that. De Silva did get a wide open layup, by the way. I forgot to mention that. But it ain't happening with Jericho Sims. And you can see that they're already running the Towns Precious lineups that we talked about. But Brunson, nice pass to Towns, who goes down and gets fouled by Jonathan Isaac. So he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Nice pick and roll between Brunson and Towns. But they don't have centers. That's part of the reason why they traded for Towns. Because they didn't have centers going into the season. They didn't address that. So Tom Thibodeau's not trying it with Jericho Sims. He damn near already's got it, not even damn near, he pretty much already got him out of the rotation once Precious Achiuwa came back, which makes you think that Jericho Sims would have never been part of the rotation if Precious Achiuwa never gets hurt in the preseason, as Towns knocks down a free throw. But Tom Thibodeau did ask him about Towns and another center, and Tom Thibodeau's answer was essentially, yeah, if Mitchell Robinson can come back and be healthy for us, we're trying it with Mitch. So Towns knocked down the first one. Please knock down the second one. It's 15-13. I'm going to need y'all to get serious, Knicks. You got 13 points here. You're the second best offense in the league, and you can't put up points right now. McBride has checked in. So is Anthony Black for the Magic. The Knicks are rocking with McBride, Achiuwa, Towns, Bridges, and, I believe, Brunson. Black has it up top, gets it over to Isaac. Isaac hands it off to Jett Howard. Back to Anthony Black. Mo Wagner is also checked in. He's coming to his left. Tried to hit the pocket pass to Mo Wagner, and Towns got his hands in there, but they're going to call a kickball violation there. My man Carl said, damn, Chef, I didn't know you were old enough to know about Alex English. Respect my guy. Oh, come on, brother. I'm a basketball historian. I know everything. I know everything. It ain't about age, my man. It's about knowledge. And you can gain knowledge whenever you need to. If you want knowledge, you can go get the knowledge. It ain't about age. I ain't never seen Alex English play a basketball game in my life. But I do know about him. I have seen the highlights. Hattie said, what did they do during practice? Play spades? Hopefully practice free throws. They are perfect from the foul line so far. Hopefully it was practice free throws. They went from the best free throw shooting team in the league. I don't know where they rank now, but they had a couple of games in a row there where they were absolutely horrific from the foul line. AP said, this is the last year as a fan I'm dealing with Mitchell Robinson on this team. I get the frustration, big dog. I get the frustration. Charlie Cruz, what's up, Charlie? How's it going? Oh, you know, just a regular Knicks game. A little frustrated after that Atlanta game, so we're not being nice tonight. We're not being nice tonight to these Knicks. They gotta bring their A game. Right? No costumes. We're not dressing up. It's not a party tonight. We strictly came to handle our business, come in 6 o'clock on a Sunday when football is on. We got the Bills and the Lions going at it right now, and I got to miss the game for these Knicks because y'all couldn't take care of business and play in the actual championship game. You got to have the losers game against the Magic here. So come in, take care of business, and then get out. That's the mentality right now. That's the mentality everybody should be having right now. AP said, I'll check back later. Appreciate you, AP. Listen, Sunday football is on, and you got a fantastic game between the Lions and the Bills going on right now. And we got to sit here and watch the Knicks play an Orlando team, and then not even that, not even give us a show right now. It feels like they're in a bricklaying contest. Wake up, Knicks. We are not here for this. We're here to watch you blow this team out. They got no offensive options out there. AP said, I really don't like this basketball team. I mean, I disagree, but I get where you're coming from, AP. I really do. I understand it. I understand it. It's difficult to go from last year's, oh, this is fun. Last year's team was also unsustainable. You know, like they had to switch it up a little bit. But it was about health, right? If they got healthy, the idea was if they got healthy, they didn't have to play the exact same way they did last year and rely so much on Brunson. But at the same time, it was very fun to watch that team beat up on other teams. It really comes down to Hartenstein, if we're being honest. Nice pass, backdoor to Achua, and ball knocked out of bounds by the Magic. Great rotation from Jonathan Isaac to block the Achua dunk. Bills 28, Lions 14. It was 21-14 last time I checked. But that was obviously before the game started. Achua has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson swings through to his right, driving it down, leans in, goes up, gets fouled by Anthony Black. So Brunson's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws, drawing the foul there. AP said, keep in mind Orlando is missing 2 big star players and we're still struggling against them. I mean, a lot of teams are going to still struggle against this Orlando team. They're just a good basketball team, you know. They shouldn't be able to keep pace in the long term against the Knicks, but they're still a good team, right? Like they took Milwaukee. That's Brunson misses a free throw. I don't want any missed free throws tonight, Brunson. Not tonight, brother. Not after the way y'all been shooting it the last couple of games. But this is a good Orlando team. They took Milwaukee down the stretch without same players, so they're going to do that to a lot of teams. But obviously, if the Knicks fancy themselves a great team and not a good team, they should be able to take care of business tonight, which is exactly what my expectation is. So at some point, I'm expecting them to break this thing open the same way they did the other night when Franz did play. Anthony Black has it up top. They try to feed it down low to Mo. Achua does a good job getting his hands in there. Now Mo has it in the high post against Achua, backing him down, leans in, and gets fouled by Precious. So Mo Wagner's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Caro said, there's a ton of rumors of Knicks trading Mitch to the Pelicans for Herb Jones. My attitude is we need more size. Not another 6 foot something guy. He is a great player, though. Yeah, that's not happening. I've seen the rumors, and the rumors have been built by fans who want that trade to happen. That is a 2K trade. That is not going to happen unless the Knicks don't have picks. So you can't even say, oh, they'll include picks. They don't have picks. Why would the Pelicans trade any of their 2 young wings? If anything, they're trading Zion, and they're trading Ingram, and they're trading everybody else. But they're definitely keeping Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. It's not like the Knicks have anything to offer them. You know? And an oft-injured Mitchell Robinson is not going to solve their center issues, right? Mo Wagner split the free throws, 1 and 1. So it's 18-15 right now. They get it over to Anunoby coming around an Achua screen. He spins in the lane, puts it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Mo Wagner taps it out to Jet Howard, or is that Anthony Black? To Jet Howard. And then he gets caught in the middle of the lane. Brunson able to save it over to Bridges. Bridges over to Anunoby. Anunoby back to Bridges for an easy dunk. Oh, he gets grabbed and he gets the layup and 1. That should have been an easy dunk, but instead they grab him. Good strength and finish from Mikal Bridges. There you go. There you go, get to the basket. Defense leading the offense. We say it all the time. It is literally the best offense in the NBA, is if you can play good defense. Right? Omar said, I respect you against the chef. I appreciate you, Omar. I appreciate you. Bridges at the foul line. Knocks down a free throw. Okay, so far, the Knicks only have one missed free throw from Brunson. That's about as many missed free throws as I want tonight. That's it. Anthony Black has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Gets it out to Mo Wagner. He's going to spot it for a straightaway three over Precious Achiuwa. He dares him to shoot, and he misses it. McBride with the rebound, and he's bringing it down. McBride up top, crosses over to his left, pulling it back out. Good defense from the Magic. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Howard. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Pulling it back, steps back for a three over Howard. Knocks it down, and a timeout by Orlando. 47 seconds to go. David Hodge Jr., what's up, David? Kevin Patrick Hogan, what's up, Kevin? Where's Cat? Cat is currently on the bench, subbed out by Precious Achiuwa, taking his normal rest time. What's up, David? How's it going? How's it going, David? Oh, no timeout. Just a little fracas. Refs wanted to blow the whistle and calm things down a little bit. So Orlando has it. Isaac hands it off to Anthony Black. Black gets it over to Mo Wagner, who hands it off to Cole Anthony. Pocket pass to Mo Wagner, driving it down the lane, and gets the righty layup to go over Precious Achiuwa. And they're pick and rolling Precious Achiuwa to death right now. 21-20. Knicks, the thing I'm only disappointed with, only 21 first quarter points from the Knicks. Pick it up, Knicks. Too good of an offense to be held at 21 points. Brunson up top, dancing with it, coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen, stopping, pulling back, steps back, pump fake, leans in, draws the foul, going to the foul line for, I believe, 2 free throws, because he stepped in to draw the foul. Having Jet Howard guard Jalen Brunson feels disrespectful, and Brunson also feels the same way. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Jalen Brunson, because he did step in. And Brunson misses a free throw. JB, come on, man. Not you. Not you. I'll take a missed free throw from Towns. He's a center, even though he's a 90% free throw shooter. I'll take a missed free throw from Josh Hart. I'll take a missed free throw from Precious Achiuwa. From Jalen Brunson, though? We going to be missing free throws right now? Come on, man. Really? Brunson does knock down the second when it splits him. That's 2 missed free throws for Brunson. I don't like it. Anthony Black bringing it down against McBride. This should be the final possession of the quarter. 22-20. Black coming to his left, driving it down. Scoop layup with the left hand, can't get it to go, but they do call a foul, I believe, on Deuce McBride, who's going to send Anthony Black to the foul line for 2 free throws. Carl said, I got to be honest, I'm digging the Angry Chef. Little bro went from Bobby Flay to Gordon Ramsay. I'll buy that for $1. Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate you, Carl. Appreciate you. Listen, I like to come on here and have fun, right? And with the Knicks slowly building themselves to a championship level team, it's been real fun the last couple of years. It's been real fun the last couple of seasons. But every now and again, you get a game like the Atlanta Hawks that just pisses you off. It really did. It really messed with me, right? And if you go back and you watch the Atlanta Hawks, the ending to that game, I try to keep it positive. I try to keep it a little bit upbeat, but it just stews in you, especially as you go to bed, which I didn't sleep well at all that night. Anthony Black made the first free throw, by the way, and he knocks down the second free throw with 3 seconds to go. I didn't sleep well that night, and then we had to sit in it for a couple of days before the Knicks played again. Josh Hart's going to throw a baseball pass. It gets picked off by Isaac. Hit ahead to Black. He's going to get a good look at it at the buzzer, and he almost knocked it down. I would have been pissed off. They would have got me on that one. They would have got me. If they would have turned it over with 3 seconds left just to give up a wide open three after fouling a guy at the end. So tied at 22 at the end of the first. Knicks have to pick up their offense. We're not even worried about the defense. The defense is fine because Orlando doesn't have other offensive options to begin with Franz and Paolo out. So they should be able to run amok. They should be able to get buckets. I know, obviously, the defense is stout from Orlando, even without Franz and Paolo. But still, I don't want to hear about it. AP reminding people hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you, AP. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you haven't liked the stream, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button and like the stream. It is literally the best way to support any stream you watch, any content you watch. If you enjoy the content, if you like the content that the content creator is putting out, hit the like button. It is the best way to support. You don't have to send in super chats. I'll never ask for that. You don't have to become a member. I'll never ask you to. The option is there if you wish to support even further monetarily. But the best way to support is to spread the word about the stream, right? And the easiest way to do that is simply hitting the thumbs up button. That's it. That's all I'll ever ask. Just like the stream and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, guys. Forever and always, man, really. David said, Chevy's not the only one. Still mad we didn't do nothing to trade center court. I'm not even mad that they didn't do anything to trade center court. Because honestly, that's like fake tough guy stuff. They're not going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing. Maybe play him closer. Like, don't just stand there with your hands on the side and watch him do it. You know, like, I don't know, stand next to him and be like, try to put the ball down and not, you know, try and do that. So, I guess maybe don't give him the free space and the time to just be like, yeah, I can put the ball down and then do my little taunting thing at center court. But that's my only criticism. They don't got to go up and be like, hey, man, why'd you do that? You can't do that here. Because that's fake tough guy stuff. Ain't nobody going to do nothing anyway. But I'm just mad that they allowed themselves to get punked on their home court on a nationally televised game like that. Right? Because that's what the Knicks do to other teams, at least last year. And the fact that they had that done to them on a national stage made everybody around the league go, huh, just like we thought. Not the same Knicks team as last year. And we knew it wasn't going to be the same Knicks team. But still, it sucks to see that happen like that, right? So the Knicks have an uphill climb here, where they have to sort of regain some legitimacy around the league. They leave Anthony Black open for a three, and he bricks it. Here comes Campaign, who's checked back in to start the second quarter. The Knicks with Campaign, Bridges, Towns, McBride, and Anunoby. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to OG. OG catches on the left wing, pump fakes, gets it over to Towns. Towns in the post against Wagner. On the left block, backing him down, leans right into Mo Wagner, and they call a foul on Karl-Anthony Towns, who kind of dropped the Shaq elbow on him with a drop step, and they call the offensive foul on Towns. I think it was a little bit of dive on Wagner. Let's see. Little bit of a dive by Wagner, but Karl-Anthony Towns did lean with that elbow. Definitely an offensive foul. Dale Ramsey, what's up, Daryl? Dwight Chapman, what's up, Dwight? You have my vote to be an associate next broadcast. I feel our future simulcasts are in good hands. Appreciate you, Dwight. I appreciate you, brother. Shirley Willis, what's up, Shirley? K Hazy, what's up, K Hazy? K Hazy said, the Hawks game didn't anger me. It depressed me. I need to see more from this team. True, true. Shirley Willis said, let's get this one tonight. Mad about the Hawks loss. Sorry to say I think JB gets carried away and feels he could take over the game. Absolutely, Shirley, absolutely. Definitely a fair criticism of Brunson, where sometimes he tries to put the Superman cape on and does way too much. He tries to take over the game, and it does... Which comment though? It does not happen like that all the time. True, true. Daryl said, I'm glad you're feeling better, Sheffy. I am. Still feeling a little crappy. Still feeling a little on the weather with the cold kind of really settling in here the last couple of days. Really settling in with the cold. But, you know, as long as we get our fluids in, drink our teas, we're going to be all right. We're going to make it through. Dwight's, I read Dwight's, David. If it was the Oakley era, you know, that would have happened. We saw Feeney toughness. Like I said, David, that would be fake toughness. It's not real. Ain't nobody need toughness anymore. You know, like it's just not that league anymore. The way you stop them from doing that is by continuing to play. Like if Trae Young puts the ball down on the floor and then does his little dice roll thing, if Brunson is up there guarding him after half-court line, he don't have the ability to do that because Brunson could just pick up the ball and leave. So, you know, that's really my only criticism of it. I don't think you got to do anything. I just think, I don't know, keep playing to the end of the buzzer. right? Don't give him the opportunity to taunt. Karen said, Bills just got a touchdown after the Lions catch. Bill hit, fumble. Bills come up with the ball. Ooh, ooh. So it looks like the Bills are running away with it, Karen. Hattie said Trey lifted his leg on center court. Carl said 114 watching and only 35 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's unacceptable. It's sport. Appreciate you, Carl. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Big Rud. My man, Big Rud. Our local Bulls fan, Big Rud. He said, nobody likes their team to lose. I think it's fair to criticize when a team isn't playing up to standards. Doesn't make you less of a believer or a fan. Yeah. I mean, be angry. Be angry. You can see I'm angry. You can criticize the team. You can be upset at them. I still think they're gonna play better. Did they call a flagrant foul on Towns, by the way? I believe they call a flagrant foul on Towns for dropping that elbow on Mo Wagner. I think that's excessive. 35-14, Karen. Oh, my goodness. Thought it was going to be a closer game than that. So now the Magic get possession after the 2 free throws from Mo Wagner. They get it into Anthony Black up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left. Off the Wagner screen, gets to the foul line, fall-away jumper, comes up short. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Campaign bringing it down right side of the court. Looking for some space, coming to his left off a couple of screens. Now coming to his right on a rescreen. Gets it over to Towns up top. Towns being guarded by Wagner. Driving to his left, putting his head down, leaning in, falling away, puts up the floater, gets it to go even over the outstretched hands of Jonathan Isaac, who came over for a block shot from the weak side. Good finish from Towns. Cole Anthony has it up top, a dribble pull-up 3 straight away. Can't get it to go. Towns with a rebound. And here comes Campaign. Towns, excellent at boxing out as well, which is how he gets so many defensive rebounds. Anunoby just bullying his way to the basket, but gets blocked from behind by Cole Anthony. You can't let that happen, OG. You got to get into the middle of the lane and hit a pump fake or something. Speed Demon, what's up, Speed Demon? New to the channel, let's go Knicks. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. DL11, what's up, DL? DL said the way he stopped them from doing that is winning. Yeah, I mean, same thing Jalen Brunson said. They sneak it into Bridges down low, and he lays it up and in. Mikal Bridges has a knack for doing that. Somehow he just finds himself under the basket by himself, wide open, on out-of-bounds plays. They get it over to Mo Wagner. Hands it off to Suggs, who's checked back in, gets to the front of the rim and puts up a floater, comes up well short. Towns with another rebound. Here comes Bridges, putting his head down, attacking. Stepping down the lane. A little scoop layup up and under, gets it to go. Okay. I need to see a little bit more of that from Mikal. Get him the ball in open court and let him go. He's up to 10 points. He's 4 for 5 from the field. Cole Anthony gets it over to Isaac. Isaac pump fakes. Get it back up top to Anthony, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Wagner screen. Pocket pass to Wagner. Stops, pump fake, leans in, flips it up with the right hand, and gets it to go off the beautiful move from Mo Wagner. I'm going to need Bridges to get his hand in there. Watching Mikal Bridges guard that pick and roll there, he don't got his hands spread out wide enough. Towns with the pass fake, driving it down, blows past the defense and gets a layup. So Mo Wagner and Karl-Anthony Towns exchanging layups there. Bad defense from both of those guys on the other end. Now they get it out to Mo Wagner. He's trying to answer with a 3, and he knocks it down. Mo Wagner and Karl-Anthony Towns going right back at it, picking up right where they left off the last game. They get it over to Towns. He's looking to answer with a 3. You knew that was coming, and he splashes it. Okay, this is a little exciting. Okay, Carl. They're about to bring out big cities. Don't bring out big cities on him. Cole Anthony, good defense. He's got to kick it out to Anthony Black up top, being guarded by Payne. Gets it over to Wagner, quickly attacking Towns as he slips and falls down. And then they quickly call a timeout by Orlando. Now I said, let's go Bills. We got some Bills and Lions fans in the chat. 3GP said Trey trying to stay relevant with his antics like that. I mean, look, man. I've been hearing people talk about how, oh, Trae Young doesn't, Knicks. I've seen the stat go around where Trae Young is 7-14 all-time against the Knicks. So they played 21 games. He's only won 7 of them. Here's the thing. He's won 5 really important games against the Knicks in his career. He's won the 4 playoff games where he and the Hawks, what was it, like 4 years ago at this point, beat the Knicks. Absolutely different team. There's not a single player that was on that team that's on this team. Where that Hawks team beat that Knicks team 4-1 in the playoffs in the first round. And then, they have a big, and then he struggles against the Knicks from there in the regular seasons. But it's the regular season. When push comes to shove, in all the big games that the Knicks and Hawks have played against each other in the Trae Young era, Trae Young's come up big. He's come up big. You got to hand it to him. Like, I really don't want to hear that stat. When, like, they could have put the kibosh on the whole Trae Young's a villain and MSG thing that night. And they didn't. So I'm done hearing about that. I was on board with that the whole time as well. But I'm done hearing about it. Because every time there's a big game in the Garden, Trae Young comes out and balls out against us. Nick Yak said Brunson not only thinks he can take over, he has for 3 years here. He had some bad games, but couldn't be that bad and averaged 25 games into 25 points, 49% shooting, 40% from 3, and 8 assists. I mean, Yak, you know me, brother. I've said from the beginning, if there's anybody I'm not concerned about offensively after Jalen Brunson's slow start to the season, is Jalen Brunson offensively. He's going to hoop. And the thing about being relied upon as the guy is some nights you're not going to have it, and it's going to look really bad because you're going to look like you're shot hunting. But on the nights where it goes down, you look awesome. So there's a dichotomy there of we love it when it's working, and then we're going to villainize you when it's not working. But at the same time, like Brunson can get into the mindset of, okay, well, I need to take over. And last year he got the full pass because everybody got hurt. Randall was out, Anunoby was out. Obviously Robinson went out, and it was like, oh, okay, Jalen Brunson has to put the Superman cape on every night. So he had the excuse last year. This year, it's like, okay, if you don't have it going, if you got Dyson Daniels chasing you around all night, and it's difficult for you to get your shot off, go to Towns. Feed your teammates, right? And it just felt like in that third quarter, he was doing a little bit too much. And that could happen. It's a bad game. Everybody's allowed and due for a bad game. But, when that happens, you're going to get criticized for it. Everybody's got a role to play. And if you don't play your role well enough, we're going to criticize you for it. Good defense from Campaign on Anthony Black, by the way. Comes up with a block, I think. Either that or he just shot an air ball. And then bad pass in the Bridges, but Bridges able to save it. They get it back out to Payne, who's going to put up a straightaway 3. I don't like that 3, but it comes up short. And the Knicks chase down the long rebound. Towns has it up top. Sidestep, puts up a mid-range jumper, comes up short. I don't like that shot from Towns either. Come on, guys. Get better shots here. Kevin Patrick Hogan said Hart is Hart in the game. Hart is not in the game, but he is playing tonight. Mo Wagner has it up top. Kanyon Pepper, what's up, Kanyon? Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? My man, Not Joe, what's up, Not? They get it in the Wendell Carter Jr. They kick it out to, I believe that's Jett Howard, driving it down. Jett Howard and Anthony Black, same hairstyle. Very difficult to tell them apart. Also, similar height. Actually, I think that was Anthony Black. One of those kids missed the floater badly there, and it's out of bounds. It's going to remain with Orlando, though, with 0.6 on the clock. So no lobs, fellas, no lobs. Hart needs to get going. Well, he's not in the game right now. We'll see what he does when he comes back in. They got 0.6 on the clock. They throw it over the top to Wagner. He quickly catches and fires. Comes up short, long rebound. And then Tristan Silva ends up with it. Jalen Suggs back out. He's going to pull it all the way back out. Feeds it over to Wagner, driving it down. Gets the and one. And the Knicks getting out-hustled on the glass yet again. A tale as old as time right now. Can y'all grab a rebound? Mikal Bridges, what are you doing streaking all the way out? Like, what are you doing all the way down there? How is it 5-on-4? Because you're all the way down the court trying to leak out for an easy layup, I guess? Like, can we secure the rebound first, Bridges? Like, if there's anything I'm going to criticize Mikal Bridges for right now, these last couple of games, is the fact that he's only averaging like 3 rebounds. Like, brother, get that closer up to 6. You're 6'7", with a huge wingspan. Should be able to go grab some rebounds. Mo Wagner converts the conventional three-point play, knocking down the free throw, 32-33. Towns has it on the right wing, gets it up top to McBride, driving to his left on Suggs, Comes down, gets blocked. Gets his own rebound, though. Kicks it out the Bridges, open in the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Suggs has it. Lost it. Towns picks it up. Almost had it. Lost it again. Throws it away right to Wagner as he tried to get too fancy with it past the Bridges. Tried to throw it over his head. Went right into Mo Wagner's hands. And here comes KCP. Gets it over to Suggs. Suggs up top, driving to his left. Stopping. Leaning in. Hesitation move. Flips it up with the left hand. Banks it in. Can't get it to go, though. Tried to bank it in. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Bridges. Over to Campaign. Campaign in and out dribble. Driving it into his right. Stops. Pump fake. And then a foul on Suggs, who went for the pump fake. And then Wendell Carter Jr. and Campaign get into it. Hey, man, what's going on right now, Knicks? Why are y'all allowing these teams to punk you right now? What happened here, huh? Show the replay. What happened here? Let's diagnose the situation right now. What happened? Show the replay. Here we go. Payne drives it in, stops, tried to spin, but they called the foul already, and then they both go at it. Okay. Campaign got a little pissed off. He grabbed on Wendell Carter Jr. because he thought he pushed him off. Let's see it from this angle. Hold on. He had it. He's holding on to his hand. And then he picks the ball up, and then their hands can kind of get tangled. Campaign's kind of falling down, and he kind of grabs his hand, and then he pulls him closer, and then they get into the whole Macho Man thing. And then Wendell Carter Jr. is like, what's happening? And he pulled him towards him, and it bumped Campaign, and Campaign falls down. Whole lot of nothing, whole lot of hoopla, let's ball. Wit official said trade Brunson. We got the trolls back. Come on, brother. Rudy Bobiles, what's up, Rudy? I said Trae Young is just like Reggie Miller, Knicks killer. I mean, we got to do it in more high leverage situations. Like, come see us in the playoffs. This is a completely different Knicks team. I don't want to hear it here in the regular season. Trae Young can't be a Knicks killer. Like, Reggie Miller did it in the playoffs. Like, come on. We got to get higher stakes games than regular season stuff. Come on, it's a no call. Just tell them, hey, cool it off. Let's play ball. Whole lot of nothing, whole lot of hoopla. Come on. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? The refs are going to review what happened here. Whole lot of nothing, guys. Whole lot of nothing. Witt official said trade Brunson for Mitchell. Jalen Brunson is better than Donovan Mitchell. Relic, what's up, Relic? My man, Relic of the Soul. Darnell Davis, what's up, Darnell? Been a little under the weather, but I'm good. Just another game. Me too, brother. Me too. Once this winter season starts rolling around, that's when you start getting them stuffy noses and them coughs and them body aches. Christopher Baskerville, what's up, Chris? Brunson no assist yet? We haven't gone through the box score yet. We usually tend to wait until halftime. Let them build up them. Let them build them stats. See where the game takes us. Brunson played the first quarter. Didn't record an assist. But started to get buckets. We'll see how the game goes. Once they start, if he gets himself going, and then the defense tends to start to pay more attention to Brunson, that's when he starts to get his passing game going. Josh Hart has subbed back in. Campaign has it up top. Whole lot of nothing. I don't believe they called anything. So the Knicks have it back up top. Inside pass to Towns. Stops. Gets fouled by Wendell Carter Jr. Foul on the floor. Starting to blow the whistles more. Official saw is getting a little chippy, so they're gonna start getting a lot tighter with these foul calls. Little touch foul there from Wendell Carter Jr. McBride has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Stopping, stepping back. KCP guarding him. Tries to cross over, gets it out to Hart. Hart up top, gets it over to Towns. Towns spinning, coming to his right. Blowing past the defense. High layup off glass. Gets it to go over Wendell Carter Jr. Where's my foul at, too? Didn't get one, but he got the layup to go. And now Suggs bringing it down against McBride. Karl-Anthony Towns is up to 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field. He's starting to get into it. Mo Wagner may have woken him up. Wagner has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Trying to get it over to Suggs. Good denial from McBride. Suggs finally gets it, coming to his left, leaning in, stops, kicks it out last second to Wendell Carter Jr. in the right corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. And shot out of a cannon. Quick head ahead to McBride. McBride, a one dribble pull-up 3 in the right wing. Nothing but net for Deuce McBride. Welcome to the game, Deucey. I feel like we haven't felt Deuce McBride's impact as Suggs tries to answer and bricks it way off. Hits the side of the backboard on that one. Josh Hart bringing it down, putting his head down, attacking KCP, drives to the basket, no foul call. Misses the layup. Good defense from KCP, and Suggs bringing it down the other way. Kicks out to Wagner. He's trying to answer on the left wing for a three. In and out, can't get it to go. Campaign tips it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Josh Hart, and Josh Hart's going to look to slow things down now. Let's get a good shot, Knicks. They have now extended to a 6-point lead. We're halfway through the second quarter here, and Hart gets it over to McBride. McBride on up top, coming to his left off a town screen, pulling it back, mid-range jumper over Suggs. Comes up short. Don't love that shot. Didn't create enough space. You don't got to settle for that one. Just keep working it around. Tristan Da Silva, the rookie, on the left wing, attacking Payne, stopping, picks his dribble up top to Wagner. Wagner hands it off to Suggs. Suggs having a rough offensive game here tonight. Suggs is coming to his left, pocket pass to Wagner, catches, pump fake, spins to his left, pump fake, steps through, flips it up with the right hand, can't get it to go, looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Fight for the rebound, it's a loose ball. Anunoby picks it up, and here comes Josh Hart bringing it the other way. KCP, the lone defender. Now everybody comes back to get it over to Towns, and Towns steps through the defense, stops, turns, spins, flips it up with the left hand, rolls on the rim, but it falls off. Doing too much. He's trying to go one-on-one against Wagner too much here. Come on, let's get a good shot there, Knicks. Let's get a good shot there. And then Campaign ends up coming up trying to double Suggs, but fouls him. Nick Yak said he wasn't covered like that most of his bad game. He was just missing and always believe the next one is going in, and usually more right than wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, if there's anybody I want taking the shot, it's Jalen Brunson on this team. More than Towns, more than Bridges, more than Anunoby, it's Jalen Brunson. He's come through more times than he hasn't. But like, he had a bad game. He had a bad game. And sometimes you got to know when you're having a bad game, and you know, as a point guard, it's more important as a point guard to know when you're having a bad game and to rely on your teammates, you know? And they tried to feed Goga as McBride goes down and gets chased down, blocked by Suggs. Come on, guys. We got to know that Jalen Suggs is lurking there. And Suggs driving it down, kicks it out to Da Silva. We got to know that that's coming, Josh Hart. You got to know that that pass to the corner is coming. That's just bad basketball. That's just bad basketball. They forced a turnover on one end and then play bad defense on the other end. I thought that open three from Da Silva there is Josh Hart's issue. That was see, the thing about that is they're in transition. They're going to show the replay here. And a clean block from Jalen Suggs. I don't know why McBride's complaining. He got the left arm on McBride's shoulder, but he got him clean up top. And like, come on. But the reason why Tristan Da Silva ends up with that open three, so Jalen Suggs chases down McBride, gets the ball, he's pushing it on transition the other way. Obviously, Orlando has the advantage now, but the Knicks are retreating back on defense. Precious Achiuwa is at the basket. And my man Michael Dollar with the subscription. Appreciate you, Michael. Thank you. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. So Suggs is pushing in transition. Josh Hart and Precious Achiuwa are there protecting the basket. Josh Hart is at about the half-court line. He's trying to keep up with Suggs. Suggs has his shoulders past him, and he's driving down. And Precious Achiuwa standing in front of the basket, ready to challenge him. If you're Josh Hart, you got to know, all right, that's Precious Achiuwa's job. There's nothing I can do at that point. The only thing I can do is muck it up and probably end up fouling Jalen Suggs here. So what I need to do is look for his other options. And Tristan Da Silva is filling the lane towards the left corner to give him a release valve, which is exactly what he needed because Precious Achiuwa does a great job of walling off the basket, goes straight up, puts his hands straight up, jumps up with Jalen Suggs as he's attacking the basket. And Josh Hart is standing behind him and is just like, all right, Precious Achiuwa, you got it. And Jalen Suggs is like, oh, hey, look, Tristan Silva, wide open. And Josh Hart's just like, oh, he passed it over there. All right, well, let's hope you missed it. I'll grab the rebound. Like, brother, if you would have said, oh, he got that, let me go cover the corner, you could have been right there for the easy steal and started pushing the other way. But instead, we got too many guys standing around defensively, especially our perimeter players. I don't like it. I don't like it. Darnell Davis said, Knicks just wanted to stay in the race to make the playoffs for a 3 or 4 place too. Karen said, Bills 38, Lions 21. That's still a 17-point. That's still 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Like, they're kind of kicking their butt right now. E. Gibson, what's up, E. Gibson? This is a really low-scoring game. I mean, you tend to get those when you play against the Magic. You tend to get those. Darnell Davis reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that like button. It is the best way to support a streamer, right? Not super chats. Well, super chats are great. Not memberships. Memberships are great. Liking the stream. It helps grow the channel. It helps spread the channel out to more people. It is the best way to support your local content creator. Like the streams, like the content, like the videos. It tells YouTube, hey, this is a good creator and we should spread their content around more. It is the best thing to do. Appreciate you guys. I really do. My stream keeps my game stream here keeps freezing, and I keep resetting it. And every time I reset it, we're back into the game. Achua has it, hands it off to Towns on the left wing for three. Too long, can't get it to go. It's 38-35. See, I missed an open three from Orlando here. It's 38-35 now. Oh no, I don't think I just gave the three to them on the previous play, but here we go. Suggs has it up top, being guarded by Bridges, gets it over to De Silva. De Silva being guarded by Brunson, coming to his left, stopping, leaning, probing his way into the paint. Ball knocked loose. De Silva picks it back up out by the three-point line. Wendell Carter Jr. has it up top, gets it over to Suggs, coming to his right, gets an open space from the right wing. Right elbow, mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, but Goga Batase gets the offensive rebound. They get it over to De Silva on the left wing, being guarded by Brunson. Jab step, puts up the three, airballs it. Towns with the rebound, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Let's get a good shot, JB. Don't force it. Brunson on the right wing, dancing with it against De Silva. He's going to pull it back out. In and out dribble, driving to his right, step back, fall away baseline jumper, splashes in nothing but net. He saw the rookie match up with him, and he said, all right, let me cook. And he got him right to his spot, and he knocked it down. 40-35, 5-point lead for the Knicks. Wish it was a little bit larger. We got 3 minutes to go here. De Silva has it up top, being guarded by Brunson, gets it over to KCP. Good screen from Batase to get KCP an open look from the left wing, but he can't knock down the three, and Orlando continues to miss fire from the perimeter. But they're staying into this game with their defense. Bridges blows past the defense, gets into the lane, and knocks down a floater. I want to see more from that from Mikal Bridges. Can we have the ball in his hands a little bit more, Knicks? It don't got to be Jalen Brunson or bust. Let's let JB rest on the wing every now and again and isolate Mikal Bridges or run pick and roll with Mikal Bridges. Batase has it up top, hands it off to Suggs. Suggs gets to the foul line, another pull-up jumper, and another miss. Jalen Suggs has been absolutely horrific offensively tonight. Towns with a good, strong rebound to get it over to Bridges, and Bridges throws it away. Just as I was singing Mikal Bridges' praises on the previous play, he throws that one away trying to be a little too fancy. He tried to hit the no-look, pass fake, pass inside to Achua. He wasn't expecting it. He and Precious Achua were in the same side of the paint, and he just throws it away, being a little too fancy. Precious Achua is probably thinking, you're going all the way to the basket. I'm going to look for an offensive rebound. Be more offensive-minded, man. You got to look for your shot more. You're supposed to be the third guy on this team. You're supposed to be that, Mikal. Come on. De Silva has it up top, dancing with it. Coming to his right, puts up the three as Josh Hart dares him to shoot it, going under the screens. De Silva obliges, but misses the three yet again. Brunson ringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Suggs. Pulling it all the way back out, coming to his right. Now he's dancing with it as KCP switches onto him. In and out dribble, come to his left off the Town screen. Probing his way down the lane, puts up a floater, gets fouled, going to the foul line for 2 free throws as he misses the floater. But please knock down your free throws now, JB. This will be his 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's missed 2 already. Don't miss any of these. Come on. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Knicks with a 7-point lead now. Can we extend it up to 10? 10-point lead at halftime would feel nice. Brunson does knock down the first one. Kevin Patrick Hogan. Kevin said, offense gets you girls, defense gets you a ring. Your excellent play-by-play. Well done. Appreciate you, Kevin. Appreciate you. Yeah, defense wins you championships. It's an old adage, but it's very true. Very true. You don't win a championship without having a stout defense. And then right now, the Knicks don't have a stout defense. They are ranked 17th, so it's not as bad as I think some people have made it out to be. They're approaching average, but average isn't going to cut it. We'd like to get the average and then work from there, but they're 17th right now. Can be better. Can absolutely be better. Brunson does go 2 for 2 from the foul line, bringing it to a 9-point lead, and then Anunoby comes up with a steal, because of course he does. Great defensive possession there from the Knicks, and now Bridges has it on the left wing. Batase switches onto him. Bridges looking to exploit, puts up the righty leg. Why are we attacking Batase? And then Suggs, beautiful bounce pass to KCP for an easy layup. Terrible decision from Mikal Bridges. That's not what I mean when I say I want you to isolate Mikal Bridges. Not against Batadze. Brunson has it up top as Batadze switches onto him. Inside pass to Towns, who gets an open look at the basket for an easy dunk. Way to exploit Batadze, trying to play the middle of the lane there. Beautiful bounce pass between Brunson and Towns. Difficult to guard, man. You can't edge out on the Brunson anymore, not with Towns sending them screens. Suggs coming to his left off the screen, tried to force feed it inside to Wendell Carter Jr. Somehow finds its way into his hands. They kick it out to Goga. Batadze gets it over to KCP, and Josh Hart rips the ball away from him and then leaves it off to Anunoby. He goes up, gets contested by Suggs. Beautiful defense from Suggs, and then almost forced a turnover, but Josh Hart gets it back and saves it. Jalen Suggs, excellent defense. It was a 2-on-1, and he guarded Josh Hart and then Anunoby perfectly. But a 15-5 run from the Knicks gives them an 11-point lead here. And now De Silva attacking Anunoby, steps back on him and knocks down a mid-range fall-away jumper. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. 30 seconds to go here. 39-48. Johnny Davis, what's up, Johnny? E. Gibson said Orlando is a brick factory. They're 4-21 in the second quarter, yeah. And yet the Knicks only lead by 9 right now. So Brunson has the final shot here as he drives it down, kicks it out the last second to Towns. Extra pass to Anunoby, right corner three. Come on, OG. Knocks it down. There we go. OG's been off from threes. He's been very inconsistent like the last 5 games. Some nights he's got it, and then some nights he's like 1 for 9 like he was against Atlanta. As KCP drives it down, goes right through Karl-Anthony Towns' chest and gets the finger roll layup to go in. But Brunson, he's going to have 5 seconds. Coming down, blown past the defense, kicks it out to Anunoby at the buzzer, right corner three, way off. Airballs it. Anunoby hit the floor. But that's going to be the end of the quarter. And the Knicks do take a 10-point lead in the halftime. That's all we asked for. Can we get it up to 10? They did that. They did that. We got 24 minutes of basketball left. Karen said, Atlanta got a touchdown. 38-28 now. How much time's left in that game, Karen? Darnell Davis said, come on, Knicks, just have patience. The season is going to be up and down. We just got to support the Knicks. We'll be all right, trust me. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of been the underlying sort of theme of the season is, look, once they made that big trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, you knew it was going to be a rocky season. They traded for Towns literally, I believe it was literally the day before training camp opened. So it was going to be a transition, right? Then, yeah, the Knicks ran media day without being able to talk about the Karl-Anthony Towns trade, even though it already went through. Oh, thank you, AP. Forgot to give them their 2 points, their credit, that KCP layup at the end. 51-41 at halftime. But when they made the Karl-Anthony Towns trade, at the time in which they made it, you knew it was going to be a struggle all season because they wouldn't have been able to fully plan for a proper training camp with Towns now as the team dynamic completely shifts and changes to a more offensively focused team where you're now trying to hold the fort defensively. Now, look, the Knicks are 17th, and then after tonight with how bad this Orlando offense is, they'll probably go up to like 16, maybe 15. I don't know where the other teams rank, but they're going to hover around 500 now. I mean, 500. Average around the halfway point in the league. 15 is average. 15 is dead average in the league, right, with 30 teams. So if they're going to be ranked around 15, that's kind of the expectation is 10 to 15. Like, obviously, you want to be closer to 10 than you are to 15, but let's get to 15 and then work our way from there. But it's going to be a long season. It's going to be a long season. We are about a little bit more than a quarter of the way through the season. This is game 26, right? We're not even past the holidays yet. Carl said, Goga's really solid. I can see why we went after him last postseason. Yeah. This offseason, once Isaiah Hartenstein made his decision to be Benedict Arnold and betray all of New York, the Knicks kind of went scouring around and looking for a replacement. Goga Bitadze was one of the names that was brought up. and they couldn't get him as he felt very comfortable in Orlando, and they made him an offer, accepted it, unfortunately. Kent Neal, what's up, Kent? Common Sense Health was popping. Common Sense Health. So look at that. Look at that defense held them to 41 points in the half. I mean, the defense was good. Defense was solid. It's more about the Orlando Magic's offensive futility. They don't have Paolo and they don't have Franz. So, this game, there's really nothing to pay attention to defensively with them tonight, just as long as they don't get absolutely burned. But Nick Yak, he said, I'm most impressed with Cat's passing and attacking the rim over his rebounding and threes. I am impressed with his passing. I'm not all that impressed with him attacking the rim, personally. I think he's really he's just a one-move straight-line driver, which is fine. For a guy who's 7 feet tall, I'm not expecting him to have a ton of moves, right? I'm not expecting him to be Randall, right? Randall can go to his right and then stop and cross over in the paint and come back to his left and then half spin and then pump fake and then step through. Karl-Anthony Towns is not doing all of that. Karl-Anthony Towns, if he's driving to the basket, he's taking one dribble and taking his 2 steps. And that's all he's doing, which is fine when you're 7 feet tall and he can do all the other stuff. I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying I'm not impressed with it. I think it's very basic, and it's, for the most part, easy to guard. The difficult part is that he's a 7-footer who can just kind of toss it up over you. I would like him to be a little bit more under control when he's attacking the basket. And I would like him to do it a little bit less, right? Like, can we not expect Karl-Anthony Towns as our 5 to multiple times a quarter to put his head down and attack off the dribble? Like, can we feed it into the post to him a handful of times? Like, I think they gave it to him in the post maybe twice so far tonight. Can we just mix it up just a little bit? Just mix it up. Just mix it up. I'm not saying that that's got to be something we go to often. But, like, I feel like the defense is, like, cool. We understand how Brunson and Towns pick and roll is going to go. We may not be able to stop it every time, but we understand how it's going to go, and we know where to be. But if you mix it up, can we do inverted pick and rolls if we're cool with Towns being a ball handler real quick? Can we do inverted pick and rolls where Brunson sets the screen? Like, what does that look like? Can we do inverted pick and rolls where we run a 5-4 pick and roll? Like, bring the 2 defensive big men out on the perimeter with Anunoby and Towns, especially with Towns' passing. You absolutely right on the Towns passing. Fantastic passer. But Karen said Bills just got a touchdown. Oh, man, 45-28. Just started the 4th. Okay. Darno Davis said, we're still the team that nobody wants to play in the playoffs. If everyone comes back, it's going to be trouble. So let's talk about the Mitchell Robinson thing now that you mentioned it. We'll go through the box score real quick, and then we'll go around the league a little bit. I don't believe too many games were tonight, and even still, we're the earlier game of the night. I believe there was one other game that started at 5, but we'll check. So the Mitchell Robinson thing. If you guys didn't know, some not great news about Mitchell Robinson came out in that maybe move the expectation of his return date farther back towards like the end of January, maybe even into February. And a lot of people were kind of like, oh no, horrible news, I can't believe it. And you can check me on this. If you need me to, I'll go find the clips for everybody. I've said from the very beginning, I'm not expecting Mitchell Robinson back this season until February the earliest. And I'm talking about like February 10th, like a week and a half into February, right? The initial report came out earlier in the offseason of a December, January return. And then a lot of people were upset about that, including me. But once I heard that, I was like, cool, February. December, January? Yeah, sure. I'll see you in February, Mitch. That was the earlier report. December, January. And I was like, that's not happening. That's not happening. It's going to be very late January, probably February. And then Shams, a couple of games into the season, went on TV and ESPN and was like, yeah, so 2025, January is when the Knicks are expecting Mitchell Robinson back. And everybody was like, whoa, what happened in December? I was like, I never believed December. So yeah, January. I mean, at that point, I was like, okay, cool. So February it is. Like, not even late January anymore. February it is. And then, there's newest report of like, very late January pushing into February. And I'm like, yeah, like 2 weeks into February is where I'm looking at. So it's bad news overall, because you would like better news is like, oh, you know what? He's actually progressing faster than we thought. So maybe we expect him a little bit earlier. That's the news you want to hear. But the honest thing about it is he's a 7-footer who came back early from the initial ankle surgery to help the team in the playoffs against Embiid, did his job. Embiid played super dirty and re-injured the surgically repaired ankle, so he had to have it surgically repaired again, and that's going to take a lot of time. And not only is it going to take a lot of time, they're going to take their sweet time in bringing him back, especially if they're not looking to trade him. Obviously, we all know that there's a high possibility of them looking to trade him at some point, just because, like, some of you have said it in the chat, like, I don't want to deal with the injury stuff anymore. But the fact of the matter is, it's not natural to be a 7-footer and do the things that you ask 7-foot basketball players to do on the court. They're injury-prone players. 7-foot players are injury-prone players in the league. So if you're looking to trade Mitchell Robinson for some sort of other rim protecting option, you're probably going to get another injury-prone center, right? To do the things that can sort of compare to what Mitchell Robinson does. Like, it's, or you're going to go the absolute other way. Some people brought up some of the Pelicans guys in Herb Jones and Trey Murphy III. And it's like, it's not happening. Those trades are not happening. Not for oft-injured Mitchell Robinson, And they don't have any other picks to send out, so not good ones. Mark said sell the team. What was going on with the Jets? Mark, what's going on? My man Ken Neal. What's up, Ken? How you feeling, Ken? How you feeling tonight? Now Dimitri said yes, but the Magic are 17-10. Yeah, but they're missing the two best players who led them to get to 17-10. So you need to smack up on them a little bit. Just a little bit. Sharon said Jets accidentally won a game. That's what happened. Yeah, I mean, look, I think the likelihood is that you're going to bring Aaron Rodgers back next year anyway. So. Common Sense House said Knicks are the second best third quarter team at a plus 4.4, behind the Warriors 4.8 and Denver's 3.9 and the Celtics at 3.2. So what you're telling me, Common Sense House, is that the Knicks should come out and extend their lead to at least 14. That's what you're telling me. Because I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Charlie said, good thing Orlando Magic are missing bad in threes or else. I mean, that's sort of the game plan against Orlando. Is pack the paint against them. They are the worst three-point shooting team in the league by far. And they're missing Franz, who was a good three-point shooter for them. And they're missing Paolo, who is the best generator of open threes for them. So they're kind of just jacking up threes. And if Jalen Suggs can't knock down a three, like, they don't have anybody to generate open threes for them. We'll go through the box score now in a second. Darnell Davis said, this is not Mitch. But he got clips and no rush to come back. He protected the rim. Nobody does it better than Mitch. No trade. I'm with you, Charlie. I'm firmly in the no trade camp. But I absolutely understand where people come from, where they want to trade. A touchdown for the Lions, 35-45 with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Oh my goodness, they're gonna get themselves back into that game. It's only 10. It's a 2-score game. All right, let's go through the box score. It would be nice if I had it brought up earlier, so I don't have to waste your guys' time here. But let's go through the box score. All right. Celtics taking on the Wizards. They're beating the crap out of them, as expected, up by 17. Knicks Magic, obviously. Game ended already, right? Yeah. Pacers beat the Pelicans. You guys want Herb Jones? Herb Jones tonight, 6 for 17, 2 for 8 from 3, 19 points, 4 steals. We know what Herb Jones is capable of. But Trey Murphy III's also out there, jacking up shots, 2 for 10 from 3. Sucks they don't have their star players in there. No Zion, no Ingram to generate open looks for them. The only way you're going to be able to pry Herb Jones, see, but like you can, even with Mitchell Robinson, because every other team would be interested in Herb Jones, and they would have significantly better packages than Mitchell Robinson. So it's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream. It's not happening. My man Not Joe said, can we extend the lead to 20? I mean, that's the goal. Let's get to 15. Let's do it incrementally, right? They got up to a 7-point lead, and we said, okay, 10 from there. And they got it to 10. So now that we're at 10, let's get it to 15. Then when we're at 15, then we'll look at 20. Timberwolves are playing the Spurs. Our next game is against the Timberwolves, so this is going to be nice to pay attention to. We'll check back at it at the end of the night. DiVincenzo, Kale Alexander Walker just checking in. Anthony Edwards continues to hoop out there. Mike Conley is back. They're starting to gel a little bit, this Minnesota team. So that's going to be a battle. I believe it's at Minnesota. Hold on, I have it written down here. It is indeed at Minnesota. So Karl Anthony Towns return to the Minnesota Timberwolves, hopefully. Hopefully. He's the kind of player who likes to ball out against his former team. Charlie Cruz said, how's it going? Love it. We lead in the half. It's always the goal. Always the goal. Take a decent lead in the halftime. Now, the Knicks had a 7-point lead at halftime against the Atlanta Hawks, so 10 is really nothing. You got to play. You got to keep going in the third. Although Common Sense Health did give us the stat that they're the second or third best team in third quarters. So they just have to sort of hold up to that moniker, and they should be all right tonight. Against the really bad Magic team without their guys, right? I mean, they're a good Magic team. They're just without their guys, so it kind of makes them a bad team. And Darnell reminded people to hit the like button. Appreciate you, Darnell. Appreciate you. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit the like button. It is the best way to support. The best way. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, looks like we're going to get ready to start the third quarter now. All right, here we go. There we go. And there we go. And we're back into it. And Tristan da Silva has it up top, coming to his right off a Goga screen. Stops in the paint, leaves it off for Goga, goes up and throws it down with two hands. Come on, Knicks. Come on, fellas. Brunson's going to bring it down. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top being guarded by Bataze. Back up top to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Suggs. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Stopping, pulling back, pull-up jumper over Suggs. Gets fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Suggs getting too handy. Oh, nice. See the replay. I didn't see the eye poke, but maybe after the shot, I still can see it. You can show the overhead replay. Oh, after. Come on, Suggs, what are you doing? He already released it. He already shot it, and then Suggs is still going in with two hands, poking him in the eye. Brunson at the foul line. He missed 2 tonight already. He does knock down the first one. Come on, JB. No more missed free throws. No more. Brunson's got one more coming. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Thank you, JB. Suggs bringing it down. The Knicks should be able to extend the lead here in the third quarter. Again, no offensive go-to players for the Magic with Franz and Paolo out. The Magic have done a good job of staying into this game, using their defense, as da Silva driving it down, looking for a foul call against Hart, doesn't get it. Good defense. And here comes Brunson. Brunson driving it down on da Silva, forcing him to pick him up. Brunson probing his way down the lane, stops, leans in, dribbling it under the basket, kicks it out up top to Hart. Hart gets it over to Towns. Towns up top, quickly spins against Goga, drives it down, gets blocked by Bataze on the recovery. Towns with his palms up in the air looking for a foul call to get it over to da Silva. And Brunson steps in front and draws the charge. Sloppy, sloppy basketball from both sides right now. Somebody's got to get it going. Brunson bringing it down. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges up top being guarded by KCP. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson leans in. Stops. Now coming to his left off the town screen. In and out. Mid-range. Pull-up jumper. Over Wendell Carter Jr. Can't get it to go. Batase with the rebound. Here comes Suggs. Suggs bringing it down. Hart's going to pick him up. Suggs up top, coming to his right, picks his dribble up, they throw it inside. Bridges is guarding Wendell Carter Jr. Carter Jr. kicks it out. De Silva, left wing, wide open, splashes it. Good screen from Batase to leave him open, or to get him open, but bad defense from the Knicks to get out to him. Horrific defense from the Knicks to get out to him. De Silva's up to 17 points. What's his career high? The rookie, Tristan De Silva. Bridges hits Brunson, come back door in the paint, stops, pump fake. Leans out, kicks it out. Anunoby, left corner three. No hesitation, puts up, comes up short. Towns keeps it alive out to Brunson. Brunson's going to spot it for a three on the kick out, and he splashes it, nothing but net. Jalen Brunson's been hooping tonight. Every time he's got an opportunity or an open look, he's taking advantage of it. De Silva, pocket pass to Batase. Batase's going to pull it back out as he struggled with the ball. Fakes the handoff. Good to now defense from Bridges. They throw it up over the top to Suggs. Suggs up top, swing through to his right. Leaning against Bridges, stops, steps through. Leans up, puts up a floater, hits the back rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Ball knocked out to KCP. Quick catch and fire from the straightaway three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, we're bringing it down. Knicks back up by 10, 56-46, and Josh Hart up top. Steps back for a three, they don't come out to guard him. Josh Hart comes up short on the three. Batase with the rebound, here comes Suggs. Suggs bringing it down. Coming to his right at the screens, tries to split the pick and roll, but gets fouled by Josh Hart. Gets tripped up, I believe, and Josh Hart's arguing. Wonder if he's saying he tripped on his own rather than the Knicks fouling him. So the Magic are going to keep it. I believe it was a foul on Josh Hart. They get it over to Suggs. Suggs coming to his left off the Batase screen. Bridges does a good job of staying with him. Over to Batase, hands it off to KCP, coming to his left off the Batase screen, throws the floater, or throws the lob over to Batase, and Batase throws it down with the left hand, the offhand. And Jalen Brunson bringing it down. A little showtime for the Magic there. Brunson up top, dancing with it. Batase switches onto him. Brunson's going to pull it back out. He's going to look to go one-on-one. Brunson, dancing. Crosses over, steps back, pump fake, leans in, kicks it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top, being guarded by Suggs. He's going to back him down, stops, fall away along the baseline. Ugly shot, can't get it to go, comes up short. Suggs with the short rebound. He's pushing the pace, leaning in, stops, puts up the floater, knocks it down. Just like that. It's a 6-point game. Come on, Knicks, lock in. Lock in, don't let them back in. You took the 10-point lead, come on. Suggs is 2 for 14 tonight. It is an ugly night for Jalen Suggs. Brunson on the left wing. They get it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Wendell Carter Jr. High post, right wing. Faces up, coming to his left along the baseline. Stops, pump fakes, kicks it out to Josh Hart. They leave him absolutely butt naked, wide open, knocks down the three. There you go. Set your feet on fire. Love to see it. Love to see it. Back up by 9. Stop and score, y'all. Stop and score. Tristan De Silva up top, gets it over to Suggs. Inside the Batase. Batase back out to De Silva. De Silva being guarded by Hart. Hart's going for the steal. Over to Batase. Puts up the floater. Little push shot at the foul line. Gets it to go down. And the Knicks are just giving him open looks, man. KCP pushes off on Bridges, who was trying to set the screen. So foul on KCP. But the Knicks are just, they're letting them in, stay in the game, man. They're giving them decent looks at the basket right now. Charlie said, the Knicks look like the Phoenix Suns right now. If the starters shoot cold, they are done. I mean, they're like 90% their starters. You know, they traded pretty much their depth in the Towns trade, so. Suggs fouls Jalen Brunson. Good defense to knock the ball loose, but then fouls him diving for the ball. 7:17 to go here in the third. Let's see the replay. Good defense from Suggs. He pokes the ball loose, but then grabs Jalen Brunson's shorts to dive for it. He does. Fouls him. Fouls him. Little ticky-tack foul, especially with the ball loose, but you can't grab the shorts. It's too obvious. I'm actually going to make a video on this, Charlie, where I'm going to talk about win conditions in the NBA. because great teams have multiple win conditions. And right now, the Knicks really only have like 2 win conditions. If Brunson goes supernova, they can win that game. Like, they have a chance to win it even if everything else goes wrong. As Josh Hart bullies his way to the basket and lays it up and in. Beautiful move from Josh Hart. Lowered the shoulder. Could have been a charge, but maybe the ref saw Jalen Suggs take a little bit of a dive there, didn't give him the call. De Silva has it, picks his dribble up, being guarded by Hart. Good to now defense, and then they force him to throw it away as Anunoby comes up with the steal. Brunson bringing it down now. KCP is going to pick him up. Brunson's going to look to exploit, dancing with it up top. Brunson coming to his right off a couple of screens, driving it down, takes some contact, kicks it out the last second to Bridges. Bridges swings through to his right, Euro steps down the lane and gets an easy righty layup. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bridges can do a little bit more than just spot up. It's what I want to see more of, Mikhail. It's what I want to see more of. Bills field goal, 13-point lead now. All right. Now it's a 2-score game, so time running out on the Lions. Don't look good for them. Oh, 2 minutes in the fourth? Yeah, that one's over. Never mind, that one's over. Almost halfway through the third quarter here. Knicks still maintaining an 11-point lead, right? Adding 1 point to it after a 10-point halftime lead. So I'm working on a couple of videos, guys. One of them is just a quick roundup around the league. I want to give my thoughts on every team and just a little bit of advice, just a little bit of positivity I want to spread about every team. Yes, every single team, including the teams we don't like. I will have a nice thing to say about everybody, or try to have a nice thing I will say about everybody. I was working on it earlier today. There's another video I wanted to work on about, like I was saying earlier, win conditions in the NBA, right? What are the things teams are trying to do to win their game, right? Some teams do it defensively. And some teams do it like the Knicks did it last year by winning the possession battle. That's not one of the ways the Knicks win games now, right? So that is not their win condition anymore. Their win conditions now, I started talking about it earlier, but one of them is if Jalen Brunson decides, or if he's feeling it that night and he's like, I'm going to be a superstar tonight. Jalen Brunson's going to win you a game by himself. We've seen him do it. I'm not going to put Karl Anthony Towns in that category yet, but he may also be in that category where if he's just feeling it that night, Karl Anthony Towns can win you a game pretty much by himself with his offensive output. That's one win condition for the Knicks. The other win condition, they only have 2, is if they're hitting their shots from the perimeter. That's their other win condition. That's it. They only have 2, which makes them a good team, not a great team, because the great teams have multiple win conditions. They have all both win conditions that the Knicks have, in which their superstar player goes off, they can win them a game by themselves. I'm talking about your Lukas, I'm talking about your Shays, I'm talking about your Tatums, I'm even talking about your Jaylen Browns. I'm talking about your Giannis's, I'm talking about your Jokic's. Every team with a superstar player has that same win condition. The other win condition, every single team has that one as well. It may not be as easy for them to hit that win condition as it is for the Knicks, but if a team is hot from the perimeter, that's a win condition. If they hit 20 threes, 18 threes that night, high likelihood they win that game. The difference is other great teams, which the Knicks aren't yet, they have the win condition defensively of if we shut the other team down, if we force this amount of turnovers, if we can protect the basket, if we can keep their three-point shot attempts down, then they can win the game. The Knicks don't have that win condition. And that's sort of something that I'm going to be talking about. I think I'm going to make a video on win conditions, and then I'll make another video going over the win conditions of every other team. $6:10 to go. And the Magic come out with Corey Joseph, by the way. And he feeds the ball to Mo Wagner on a pick and roll, and Wagner gets fouled. He's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Gave the Magic one more point that they have. It's 63-51, but Wagner's at the foul line, and he knocks down the first free throw, making it 52. Now the scoreboard is right. Darnell Davis said 103 to 98, end of the game. I hope not, Darnell. I hope not. 25-26 said the New York Giants are the Washington Wizards of the NFL. That's not what you want to hear, man. That's not what you want to hear at all. Mo Wagner does split the free throws. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Knicks maintaining an 11-point lead here as Brunson brings it down against Suggs. Brunson has it on the left wing. Suggs locking in here. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Wagner. Hits Bridges cutting back door. Bridges falls away over Bataze, gets the foul, and banks it in. Awkward banking angle. Awkward use of the backboard. And they call it technical? Was that the ref calling a tech there? No. I think the ref was just pointing to where the foul was. But it looked like he called the tech. It was weird. But Bridges is at the foul line for one more. Gets the free throw to go. Thank you, Mikal Bridges. 66-52, 14-point lead. We love to see it. 17 for Mikal. He's 7 for 10 from the field tonight. Get it up top to Bataze. Hands it off to Suggs. Bridges going for the steal. Knocks it loose, but Suggs has it up top. Suggs gets it over to Wagner. Wagner. Good to now defense from Bridges, but then goes for the pump fake. They leave Wagner open for a straightaway three, and he splashes it. Don't go for the pump fake on Suggs. He hasn't knocked anything down all night. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mikal. It was almost a perfect defensive possession there. Wagner's up to 19. He's 6 for 10 from the field. Bridges coming to his left off the Town screen. They leave up Towns open up top. An extra pass to Josh Hart in the corner for a three. Can't get it to go. Bataze with the rebound. Here comes Suggs. In and out dribble. Driving to his left. Driving it down. Gets blocked from behind. Out of bounds. Is going to remain with the Magic. 5 minutes to go. Cameron said Knicks will be 25-26 champs. We lost 3 in the first half. Detroit Lions left their defense behind. Maybe we see each other in the Super Bowl, Bills fans. Yeah. I mean, I think everybody would be happy with the Bills Lions Super Bowl. Corey Joseph driving it down, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Good initial defense from McBride. Corey Joseph, the veteran, finding some space, knocking down the floater. Under 5 to go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Suggs. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Wagner, who switched onto him. Brunson's looking to dance. Now they feed it over to Towns. High post, right wing, being guarded by Bataze. Towns faces up, jab step. Fall away jumper, off the back rim. Long rebound. KCP ends up with it. KCP pushing it. Cross-court pass to Bataze, and they call a travel on Bataze. Ugly offense here from Orlando, but it's still only a 9-point game. Come on. Come on, Knicks. You had it up to 14. Kevin said Jets won. Christmas came early. So we got Jets fans upset that the Jets won, and Jets fans happy that they won. The dichotomy of sports, y'all. The dichotomy of sports. Towns bringing it down. Attacking Mo Wagner. Runs right through his chest at the charge. Come on, Towns. Come on, dude. You know that's a charge. What are you confused about? You went right into his chest. Like you didn't even attempt to go around him. You put your shoulder down and went right through his chest. Like, what are you like, oh, how was that about? What are you doing? What are you doing? Corey Joseph has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left, driving it down. Kicks it out, KCP, extra pass in the corner. Mo Wagner, corner three, splashes it. The Magic are still in there, man. 6-point game. Mo Wagner's trying to get the crowd hyped. And it felt like it was going to slip away for the Magic, and the Knicks were going to start to run away with it. They went up by 14, and the Magic have clawed their way back in. Come on, Knicks, what are we doing? What are you doing? 25-26 said the Giants haven't won since the Knicks-Hornets' first preseason game. First preseason game. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. That's a rough one. I don't even really... Hey, man, the draft. to draft. Now there's no excuse to not draft a quarterback, right? Daniel Jones is out. You literally don't have a even like bridge quarterback on the roster right now. So you got no other option. Kay Hayes, he said Brunson looks afraid to pass the ball, like he's afraid of turning it over. I don't think he's afraid to pass the ball. I think like the passing angles aren't open. Like just because Paolo and Franz are out doesn't mean their defense takes a hit. Like they still got fantastic defenders out there, right? Suggs, KCP, even the rookie De Silva's a good defender. But you got Bataze, Wendell Carter Jr. out there. Like they've got great defenders out there. Like the passing angles aren't open, which is why you're seeing Brunson isolate and go for his own shot a lot tonight, because that's what's going to be available. 3GP said, why am I not getting confidence within the Knicks in this game? Because the Magic just kind of do that to you. Like, I know we blew them out the last game, but that was because they played absolutely horrific basketball. This is a lot closer to how they play. The reason why why we're expecting them to blow them out is because they don't have offensive options. But if the Knicks are going to allow Mo Wagner to go off for, what does he have, like 24 points right now? Then you're going to allow them to be in the game. You went up by 14, and it felt like, okay, cool, this is when the Knicks are going to start to pull away, and then you didn't do that. So we need y'all to step it up again. Mo Wagner leads all scorers with 22. 3 for 5 from 3. He's knocked down 2 straight threes here to pull his team back into it. E. Gibson said Wagner's killing us, and it is compounded by our poor execution. Absolutely. And not even offensive execution. Like, yes, offensive execution hasn't been great, especially Karl-Anthony Towns. It's like, why are you just running into the guy? Like, you didn't even attempt to do a move and go around him. See, that's why I disagreed with Nick Yak earlier, where he said, I've been impressed with Karl-Anthony Towns driving. Like, that's the part I'm not impressed with. He can only drive in straight lines, which I get it. He's a big man. He's a center. But that's also why I don't want him driving all that often. It's a nice tool to have in your toolkit to kind of counter when teams are playing you too tight. But at the same time, he can't laterally go left to right or once he's down in the paint, once he's got momentum going forward. Not Joe said, why did the Knicks sleep when they have a good lead? It's an excellent point. All right, here we go. Brunson bringing it down, under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Get it over to Achua, who's back in. The Knicks with Brunson, McBride, Bridges, Achua, and Towns. Brunson isolating on Mo Wagner, steps back, pump fake, leans in, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go, no foul call, but Towns right there for the tip up and in. Back up by 8. Now get a defensive stop and go back up by 10. Corey Joseph has it up top. I didn't even know Corey Joseph was still in the league. But Joseph has it up top, snaking his way down the lane, gets it over to Mo Wagner, and then Achua knocks it away. And Mo Wagner tries to dive on top of it after McBride seemed to have it. And they call a foul on Mo Wagner. Carl said, I think we really miss Johnny Bryant on the bench when Tibbs. I don't think Mo Cheeks is cutting it. I'm with you, Carl. I'm absolutely with you. I do think they genuinely miss Johnny Bryant on the bench. I think he was excellent at pointing things out to players, especially the guards, but to everyone. Every single dead ball or timeout, Johnny Bryant was off the bench, calling a player over and pointing something out to them, talking to them. And I don't know what he was talking about. He could have been pointing something out. He could have been giving words of encouragement as McBride splits a pair of free throws and makes the first, misses the second. But you're definitely missing his voice there on the bench. You're definitely missing it. And then who knows what he was helping Tibbs out as his title was associate head coach. Who knows? But Knicks definitely missed a little bit. They used to have one of the strongest benches in the league as Anthony Black drives and gets a righty layup to go. Nice move for Anthony Black. The Knicks used to have one of the strongest benches in the league. Like, remember, we used to have Mike Woodson and Johnny Bryant, of course, but also, I'm forgetting his name, who went to go coach Louisville, who was the big man whisperer from Kentucky. Miss him. Brunson comes up short on the mid-range jumper. Precious Achiuwa can't grab the rebound. Ball going back to the Magic here. But, the Knicks used to have a stacked bench. Now you're looking down in it, and it's like, Mo Cheeks, okay. Okay, a little long in the tooth. But okay, Rick Brunson, all right. Like, okay. I don't know if he's a sought-after assistant coach. Darren Erman, I hear, is a good assistant coach, but, you know, okay. Not really the names we used to have. As Mo Wagner finally misses a three. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. Kicks it out to McBride on the left wing, being guarded by Wagner. Swing through, coming to his left. Gets it over to Towns. Towns catches, pump fakes, blowing past Isaac, putting his head down, going down. Scoop layup, can't get it to go, and a blocking foul on Mo Wagner. Dangerous from Mo Wagner. He slid under Towns after he already left the ground. Carl said we need to get spicy. We got to not just win, but win by double digits. Yeah, it would be nice. 15 plus is what I'm looking at. 15 plus is what I want to win by. Karen touchdown line, 48-42. How much time is left? Is it over? Did they just kind of pack in a garbage touchdown to make the score closer? Because it's only 6. Score a touchdown and hold on. Towns knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Said my audio keeps cutting on and off. Anybody else having audio issues? Cameron said your end. Towns goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Kwame Robertson, what's up, Kwame? I just want to win. A win is a win. Yeah. I'm pretty confident they're going to win it tonight. I just don't want it to come down to the very end, is where I'm at. Bridges guarding Black on the left wing. Anthony Black probing his way down the lane. And they call a foul on the floor on Mikal Bridges, I believe. Holding on to Anthony Black because he was trying to escape, trying to get down the lane. Anunoby checking in here for Karl Anthony Towns. So we're going to get Anunoby and Achua. It's the 5-4. A little bit small. This is usually when the Knicks struggle to rebound. My mic battery's dying? It's not dying on my end. Maybe it's because of this. Mo Wagner kicks it over. Who's that? Corey Joseph for 3. Way off. Fight for the rebound. Achua able to grab it. That wasn't Corey Joseph. It was somebody else. Somebody's in the game for the Magic who I don't know who it is. Or was that De Silva? That was Caleb Houston, excuse me. Achua hands it off to Brunson. Brunson. Anybody else having audio issues? Mark and Carl said my mic seems to be cutting off. Brunson bagging his way down the lane, knocks down a floater. Tough shot from Brunson. Corey Joseph driving it down, gets it over to Caleb Houston. He's a shooter, and he proves it right there, splashing the right wing 3. Jamal Mosley's just going deeper into his bench, looking for somebody to provide a spark. Audio has been fine here. All right, let me know, guys. Let me know. You're cutting in and out? It's weird. Mark is the second person to let me know that, so it's got to be something. Got to be something. But other people are telling me it's fine. I don't know. Engorge Worcestershire sauce. I can't read your comment, brother. You're too trolly. You're not going to get me. Brunson dancing on Mo Wagner. Throws the lob to Achua. Look at Jalen Brunson. Finding the opportunities for the lob. Jalen Brunson struggles as a lob thrower. Not a very good lob thrower. But he did find that one to sneaking in there. Been noticing Mo Wagner sneaking up there defensively to guard against his floaters, and he saw it coming through the lob to Achua. Just trusted that Achua was going to be there, and he was. But Mo Wagner attacking Achua and drawing a foul on him. Mo Wagner's taking advantage of the Precious Achua matchup all night. Mark says seems to fix it. Mike is good. Okay. Mark said I closed the stream and reopened it. Okay. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? Let's go, Knicks. Hopefully they can pull this one out. They got a 10-point lead with Mo Wagner at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. You got one more coming. My timer ticking all the way down? Oh, I let my timer tick all the way down. We got 40 seconds to go here in the quarter. 9-point lead for the Knicks. Carl said I closed it out and rejoined and all as well. Okay. I mean, let me know. I appreciate you letting me know. It's fine. Mo Wagner goes 2 for 2 at the foul line, making it an 8-point game. Brunson bringing it down. 30 seconds to go. Corey Joseph stepping up to guard Brunson. Brunson blows right past him. Goes to his floater. Gets blocked by Jonathan Isaac. Too much one-on-one there. I don't like no-pass possessions. Don't like them at all. Joseph has it up top, being guarded by Achua. They're going to wind down the clock as far as they can get it. There's about a 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so the Knicks should get one more possession. Joseph, one-on-one against Achua. Leaves it off for Houston. Back up top to Joseph. Joseph crosses over. Pump fake. Leans in. Inside pass to Isaac. Lost it. Bridges picks it up. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Bridges. Fires it up at the buzzer. Ooh, can't get it to go. It was close. It was close. Good attempt. Good attempt. I like that Mikal Bridges. He's always going to attempt it. He's always going to give it a good try. Does not care about the percentages. And we know that like his percentages weren't good to start the year. So I appreciate him not hesitating on chucking up half-court shot heaves at the end of quarters like that. Appreciate it. Relic said, haven't seen an NFL game that high scoring in a while. Might check the highlights. Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. I watched the first half, and it was 21-14. Something like that. Marm on the Shore said your clock shows no time. Yeah, I ran it too far by accident. But that's the end of the third quarter, so we can set up the fourth quarter now. Brightest Future, what's up, Brightest Future? He said, let's go, Knicks, absolutely. Knicks just got to pick up the win today. Just pick up the win. And then we can continue to move forward. We got a very emotional game coming up where we're going down to Minnesota. Going all the way down to Minnesota. Not all the way down. It's not that far. But we got a game at Minnesota. So it's going to be Karl Anthony Towns' return game. Hopefully the emotions help fuel the team, and we're going to be up and ready for that game. We got to make sure we're ready. We got to come correct for that game. Absolutely have to come correct for that game. Kanyon Pepper said Franz out tonight. Franz is going to be out for like at least a month, Kanyon Pepper. He tore his oblique muscle. If you guys didn't know, your oblique is like the side of your abs. Like this muscle right here. Your side abs. Your side abdomen. Side of your abdomen. Tore his oblique. Literally the same thing that happened with Paolo. Paolo also tore his oblique. But he should be back in about 2 weeks, I think. A couple of weeks. So Orlando's got to survive for a little bit longer without both of their guys. Mark said Lions consistently put up numbers. Yes, I believe they have 2 games this year where they scored 50-plus points. They definitely run it up on teams. Knicks with an 8-point lead after 3 quarters. They got 12 more minutes of basketball to close this one out against the Magic, and the Magic are not making it easy on them. They are not making it easy on them. Before we start this, let's just look real quick. We won't go through the box scores, but 19-point lead for the Celtics over the Wizards. Timberwolves starting to beat up on the Spurs there. And that's pretty much it. We already saw that the Pacers beat the Pelicans. All right, I think we're back. Here we go. Kevin said we miss Hartenstein a lot. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. He is the reason why you guys don't feel the same way as you did last year. It's not Towns. It's not the trade. It's not missing DiVincenzo and Randall. It's missing Hartenstein and Robinson, but we knew we were going to miss Robinson for a while. Campaign, good pass inside to Achua, who gets fouled by Corey Joseph on the mismatch. Karen said, hate the Chiefs, Mahomes, and their coach. This is a Chiefs household, by the way. I know, unpopular to say right now, but we've always been a Chiefs household. Dad was a Chiefs fan from when he was a kid. But even he's getting tired of the Chiefs too, by the way. just so you know. Anunoby, good pump fake, spin, step through, and gets an easy layup out of it. I like Anunoby's creativity off the bounce recently. He's been a lot more creative off the bounce this season. I love to see it. Corey Joseph has it up top, being guarded by Campaign. Gets it over to Wagner up top. Wagner hands it off to Anthony Black, being guarded by Anunoby. Anthony Black dancing with it. Coming to his right off the Wagner screen. Stops, pump fake, ball away. Good defense from Anunoby. Terrible shot attempt from Anthony Black. with Anunoby hanging all over you, I don't know if a fall-away mid-range jumper is where you want to go. Campaign bringing it down, gets it over to Towns. Towns attacking Anthony Black. He's got the mismatch. And Towns travels with it. Anthony Black pulled the chair out from under him. Knowing Karl-Anthony Towns is going to try to lean on him, take advantage of his size and strength over him. And Anthony Black just backed up and allowed him to triple over his own feet. And it's a turnover. Karen said, sorry. You don't got to apologize. Like I said, my dad's even getting tired of the Chiefs. They are a very annoying team. They absolutely are. Good pump fake from Mo Wagner. Now kicks it out to Jonathan Isaac, who knocks down a right corner three. Three's starting to fall for the Magic here. The Knicks have been daring them to shoot all night, and for the most part all night, they haven't been able to hit them. But Mo Wagner kind of getting the party started a little bit by knocking down a couple of them. Now Jonathan Isaac knocks one down. Campaign has it up top, coming to his right off the Town screen, loses it. Achua tried to pick it up, but knocked out of bounds by Wagner, so it's going to remain with the Knicks, but there's only 5 seconds left on the clock. 10-14 on the game clock. Knicks with a 7-point lead. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be, Knicks. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Common Sense Health said Orlando is the best team in the NBA in the fourth quarter, plus 3.9, while New York is last. That's not good, Common Sense Health. I appreciate the stats, brother. I really, really do. That's not good. But it is good to know. And with time winding down, Campaign's got to make something out of nothing. Kicks it out to Towns. He puts it up just as the buzzer expires, but he can't get the right wing three to go off the back rim, and here come the Magic. Mo Wagner pump fakes. Tries to hand it off to Caleb Houston. Josh Hart picks it off. Bad pass from Mo Wagner. Anunoby has it up top, gets it over to Payne. Extra pass. They swing it over. McBride left corner three. No hesitation. Rattles it in. Back up by 10. I love it. I love it. Nice and calm. Let's get to it. Keep building the lead. Anthony Black up top, coming to his left off the Wagner screen. Pocket pass to Wagner, driving it down. Scoop layup with the right hand. And an offensive foul. Mo Wagner trying to wave off the defense. Anunoby protecting the basket. And they call an offensive foul on Wagner, using that offhand. Trying to keep away the contest. And now Campaign will bring it down. 25-26 says the day OG extended, iHart and Randall days were numbered. Not true. Not true at all. They offered Hartenstein the most amount of money they absolutely could. They 100% wanted and were absolutely willing to pay him to bring him back. The Randall one, sure, but it wasn't because of as Mo Wagner gets a layup to go. So the Knicks were in scramble mode. But Randall was going to be traded the second the negotiations with the Knicks for a contract extension ended. Once the negotiation for a contract extension ended, a contract extension ended over the summer, the Knicks were like, all right, cool, so we're moving off of Randall now. That is decided. I don't think it had absolutely anything to do with Anunoby's contract. Carl said, it seems like teams have figured out Hart. He's been quiet lately. Yeah, I mean, it's also a long season, Carl. Like, it's hard to do what he does every single night while playing 40 minutes a game. He's down to be on a little bit of a downswing. It's crazy to expect a guy who's 6'5" and is a perimeter player to average 10 rebounds a game. I think when it's a big game, Josh Hart shows up. I'm not worried about it. He can go on a 20-game bender where he averages 6 points and 5 rebounds and 2 assists, and I'll be like, hey, when the playoffs come around, I'm putting my trust in Josh Hart. I don't think, Josh Hart's been in the league for how many years now? 9 years? I think this is his 9th season. So I don't think they're just now like, oh, Josh Hart, yeah, plays hard, rebounder, attacks the basket, inconsistent shooter. That's who he is. I think teams are just like, Josh Hart, like I said, he plays a very physical and hard to endure brand of basketball, and he plays a lot of it because Tom Thibodeau is going to run him into the ground. He's going to play him 40 minutes. So I think it's a little bit of preservation. I think it's a little bit of tiredness. We're now 26 games into the season. You know, it's hard to average 12, 9, and 5 or 6 or whatever he was averaging. Like, they're going to come down a little bit. But when the playoffs come around, he's going to bump right back up to it. He's going to average the 12. He's going to average close to 10 rebounds, 8, 9 rebounds. He's going to average around 5 assists in the playoffs. Not worried about Josh Hart. He is going to take a dip as the season goes on just because it's difficult to keep up what he does. It really, really is. Mark said, there were rumors around Randall all year, and now there are still rumors around Randall. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, look, he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. So, you know, like that's the reason why they traded him. They were like, we're not doing this dance, Randall. Like, we think we have a championship contending roster or a window to be a championship contending roster. We're not going to screw it up by waiting on you. So they moved on from him, and they got a player that they've always coveted. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, they always wanted Karl-Anthony Towns. And so they leveraged that situation into getting their guy. We're back into it, by the way. Under 9 to go. McBride has it up top, going one-on-one against Anthony Black here. Stops, pump fake, steps through. High layup with the left hand, can't get it to go. And then Anthony Black does a good job knocking the rebound away from Towns to get it over to De Silva. Back up top to Black, being guarded by Towns. Anthony Black picks a dribble up, gets it over to Suggs, being guarded by Brunson. Jab step, driving to his left, putting his head down, stops, pump fake, flips it up with the right hand, way off. Jalen Suggs, man, he has been way off tonight. He has been horrific offensively. I believe he's 2 for 15 now or something like that, 2 for 16, something like that. Brunson up top, coming to his left off the Town screen, stopping. He's got De Silva on him. He's going to pull it all the way back out and look to go one-on-one. Crosses over, steps back. Oh, my goodness. Leaves De Silva in this dust that knocks down the step back 3. My goodness, those filthy Jalen Brunson. Filthy. Brunson's up to 24 points tonight. He's 4 for 5 from 3. Anthony Black has it up top, being guarded by Hart, coming to his left off the Wagner screen. Driving it down, gets blocked by Towns, and he saves it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. It's a 3-on-3, gets it over to Hart on the right wing. Hart, ooh, spinning, puts it up, the floater. Ooh, who gets it to go? Josh Hart, what are you doing, brother? What got into you? Josh Hart with the quick spin towards the baseline. So Josh Hart got it on the right wing, jab step, driving to his left, quick spin. Right? He didn't take a 2-step spinner. He didn't go boom, boom. Josh Hart coming to his left said, whoop. like he was a lineman spinning off his defender. My goodness. Kanyon Pepper said he's eligible for a max, and that's probably what he was asking for. We're talking about Julius Randle. It's probably what he was asking for, which is probably why the Knicks said, you're not getting that, buddy. See ya. As much as they loved him, as much as I'm sure the relationship was there, obviously Leon Rose was his agent before taking over for the Knicks, so there was a very familial relationship there. But business is business, and they moved on from him. Everton Fletcher said Randall is not motivated. If he wants a big contract, he has to wake up. I mean, that's just Randall. I think he is who he is, man. He is who he is. Common Sense Health said 11 JB Captain Crunch Time. Yeah. Carl said, I think that he heard my comment, let's get spicy. Yeah, I was about to say. I think he heard us talking crap about him. It was a spicy move. It was a quick spin. Usually you see like a drop step spin, especially with the ball in your hands and if you're attacking the basket. Usually you see a bounce and then you use your 2 steps to spin. He did like a hop step spin. He came to his left and said, whoop. But the Knicks up by 11 here. Sharon McLean said Jets won the Super Bowl. Let's look at the NFL scores real quick. Real quick, right? We got to stop it in time. We got time to do it. We got time. We got time. We're coming back right now, too. I picked the perfect time to do this. Anyway, let's look at it real quick. Chiefs beat the Browns. Bengals beat the Titans. Commanders beat the Saints. Ravens killed the Giants. I knew that. They are 0-8 at home. That's crazy. At least get your 2 wins at home, man. Cowboys killed the Panthers. Of course, everyone's been killing the Panthers. But the Jets beat the Jaguars. That's not what you wanted. With the Panthers losing, obviously. Eagles won. Cardinals won. Bucks killed the Chargers. Okay. All right, well, let's get back to the game. I hear it on. My bad. Knicks almost coming up with a defensive stop, but they can't secure the rebound. Knock loose. De Silva picks it up, and he lays it up and in. And then Jalen Suggs, being too physical with Jalen Brunson, trying to guard him full court, knocks him over. Foul on Suggs. 4 fouls on Jalen Suggs. Josh Hart's going to bring it down. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson up top being guarded by Suggs. Coming to his left off a high Towns screen. And they call a moving screen on Towns. Could see it coming. He could just see it coming. Kay Hazy said, Tristan Silva has 18 points, career high. Yeah, I believe he had 17 in the first half, so the Knicks did a good job of kind of corralling him here. He had something like that. 15, 16, something like that. But he, I was wondering what his career high was. And then a foul on, is that De Silva or Caleb Houston? Somebody, as Josh Hart jumped the passing lane and then got tripped up going for the ball. So the ball going back to the Knicks now. Yeah, De Silva. Tristan De Silva with the trip. Michael Brown, what's up, Michael? I'm now happy that we are winning. It's always much more fun when the Knicks win, right? Josh Hart with 9 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Suggs falls down as Brunson gets an absolutely butt-naked, wide-open look on the right wing, and of course that's the one he misses. He was 4 for 5 before that, and then gets his best open look of the night, and he blows it. Suggs has it up top, feeds KCP, left corner 3, quick catch and 5 from 3, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound, quick outlet to Brunson bringing it down. Magic do a good job of getting back on defense, and Brunson's going to slow it down on the right wing. He's got Suggs in the post, blows right past him in the paint, flips it up with the left hand, gets it to go. Buried him under the basket, knocks down a little lefty floater. And Brunson's starting to talk a little smack. Okay, Brunson getting active right now. Saying you can't guard me, Suggs. And a technical. Jalen Brunson fired up after going on Suggs there. They call a technical, I believe, on Suggs. Towns is going to shoot the technical free throw. I appreciate it. Towns, a knockdown free throw shooter, about 90%. Maybe it's gone down because he's been missing the last couple of games, as everybody has. But I appreciate Brunson letting Towns go shoot that free throw. Niall said you can't guard JB. Not when he's got it going like that. Under 6 minutes to go. Suggs dancing with it against Bridges. Coming down the lane. Has it at the foul line. Snaking his way down the lane. Puts up a floater off glass. Misses it again. Fight for the rebound. The Magic had it. Then lost it. Knocked out of their hands. Ball going back to the Knicks. Niall said, Chevy, drink with me. I'll make a toast. Tequila shots on me. Hey, brother, I'll toast my water, though. I'll toast my water. I'll let you know. I'll tell you that. I got to get back to work on the computer. Writing the scripts for the videos we're making. Towns has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his left off the Towns screen. Pocket pass to Towns, rolling down the basket. Gets blocked from behind by Suggs. But he did get fouled. Suggs comes up limping a little bit. That's the last thing the Magic want to see. Carl said Josh Hart starting to cook. Let's get it. He heard you talking about him. He heard you talking about him. He said, all right, hold on. Let me kick it back up real quick. Mark said plastic water bottle. Yeah, I have to clean the cooler. I filled it up with water earlier today. I tried to use it, and it was absolutely tasted vile. And I was like, I got to clean this thing. So I had to go with the plastic water bottle today. Unfortunately, you caught me, Mark. You caught me. We'll get back to it for the next stream with the nice purified water. Did I see that right? Karl Anthony Towns, 18 rebounds tonight, 20 points, 18 rebounds. I haven't even been keeping up the scoreboard. Towns did knock down both of his free throws. And now Suggs knocks down a floater, finally. Under 5 to go, 90-76. Knicks with a 14-point lead. They've kind of broken it open a little bit, and it seems like the Magic are kind of accepting defeat a little bit here. The intensity of this game has died down significantly. Towns has it up top, fakes the handoff, driving it down to his right, goes to the basket, Scoop lays it up and in over Wendell Carter Jr. And the Magic trying to push it over on the other end, trying to get an easy one. And a foul on Brunson. Fouling KCP. Carl said Suggs uses the same barber as Tibbs. I know, man. Just drop the top. Let it go. I don't know. It's more embarrassing to me to rock. Like, it's not just a receding hairline. Like, you get a receding hairline, fine. You want to rock it as long as you can rock it. Do what you want to do. When you get, like, bald patches on top of your head, that's when you got to cut it, dog. That's when it's over. Either that, or you got to rock the Larry David, like the George Costanza. Just drop the top, have the sides. That'd be a fire look in the NBA. We haven't seen that since, like, the 70s or 80s. You know what I mean? Like, he could be a trendsetter out there. The headband is not helping as Suggs splashes a left wing three over Josh Hart. The headband is not hiding nothing when you got bald patches on top of your head. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, once my hair started thinning, like, I didn't even hesitate. I was like, boom, gone. We're not doing this. Jalen Suggs fouling Brunson, and Jalen Suggs is super upset. Jalen Suggs is so frustrated. Jalen Suggs is frustrated trying to guard Brunson. Brunson picked up yet another foul. They must have been talking, going back and forth all night, because Brunson is hyped after he forced Suggs to pick up that foul. But Suggs being super aggressive with him. Oh, that's it. That's 6 fouls on Suggs. He's out. That's it for Jalen Suggs. That's it. Okay, Hazy said Suggs is so mad. Mark said, gonna get a poll for the next game. Great suggestion, Mark. And my man, 2526, became a member. My brother, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you, my man. Thank you. My man, Niall, with the super chat earlier tonight. Then we get my man, Knicks 2526 champs with the with the membership. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's actually better if I do this, I think. Brunson's at the foul line for 2 free throws. He knocked down the first one, knocked down the second one. It is 84-79 now. And Anthony Black bringing it down. This game is pretty much over, so let's go over to the ESPN side. Let's pick a game, y'all. Let's pick a game for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so we are doing a stream tomorrow, but it's up to you guys. All right, let's do this. Let's look at it. We don't got to call the game anymore. The game is over. Suggs is out. Let's do this. All right. So tomorrow We could either do 76ers Hornets. We got Heat Pistons. I don't know about either of those games. Heat Pistons, maybe. Heat Pistons, maybe. Bulls Raptors. I don't know about that. Cavs Nets might be interesting, although the Nets just did trade their point guard. And then these are late games that I'm not staying up to 10 to do a Denver Nuggets game. Not staying up to 10 to do a non-Knicks game, right? Not Joe said it looks like we're going to win it. Absolutely, absolutely. Brightest Future said don't jinx it. Not against this Magic team. Against any other team, I'm with you. Not against this Magic team. I don't think that's going to happen. But I guess these are our 4 options. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really like either of them. But Cavs and Nets might be interesting. But like I said, they did just trade Suggs. But it's 4 games, so I'm going to put all 4 of them on the bowl. Monday night's game, y'all. We have 76ers Hornets. We have Heat Pistons. That's also an interesting one. We have Bulls Raptors. And then we have, the last game is the Cavs versus the Nets. Whoa, 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 what happened? What happened? This. No. We should sit our starters. You know that's not happening, Carl. You know we are not sitting our starters. Our coach is Tom Thibodeau. So we have Heat Pistons. We have Bulls versus the Raptors. And then we have Cavs versus Nets. And those are our options for the game tomorrow. Those are our options. Is up there? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. All right, let's go back to the game. Three minutes to go, 94-81. So I didn't even miss much. I missed 1 basket from the Magic. Anthony Black up top over to De Silva. De Silva being guarded by Bridges. Jab step coming to his left. He's got an open lane to the basket. Flips it up with the right hand. Can't bank it in. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down against Black and gets fouled by Anthony Black. Magic being way too physical with Brunson all night long. Forced Suggs to foul out. Now Anthony Black is starting to foul Jalen Brunson. He's going to send him right back to the foul line. Carl said, is Monday Night Football an option? No, I'm going to keep it to basketball right now. Only because I'm not good at calling football games. There's too much dead air for football games. And quite frankly, I don't know enough about football to fill that dead air all night long. Like, I could probably do it for a half. But without a partner, doing a solo football play-by-play is very difficult. Very difficult. 3GP said Cavs game is going to be a blowout. Boring? Probably. Probably. Is that what's winning right now? It is. It is. Y'all want to see a Cavs-Nets game? Brunson split a pair of free throws, 94-81. And De Silva still, statting them pass. Stat them pass, rookie. Pad them stats, rookie. Get your career high, man. Get your career high. I mean, he obviously already has his career high, but, make it as high as you can get it, man. Anunoby has it up top, being guarded by Cole Anthony. 95-85. 2 minutes to go here. This game is pretty much over. It's only 12, though, so Tibbs is not going to pull his starters out. Bernard Johnson said, like to see Philly get beat down. Y'all better vote. Bridges comes up with a block on De Silva. And Josh Hart split the defense, driving it down, gets the foul and one on De Silva. And Josh Hart Come on, Josh. Don't be disrespectful, brother. Josh Hart pointing to the rookie like, who's that guy? He's too small for me. He hasn't hit the gym enough. Not against me. Come on. AP said only root for New York football. That's it. Cavs Nets is winning. Cavs Nets is winning with 45%. Heat versus Pistons at 21%. As Josh Hart misses a free throw, we continue to miss our free throws. I don't like it. I know we're winning by 14, but I don't like missed free throws. Cole Anthony driving it down, gets the layup. And then 76ers, Hornets, and Bulls, Raptors are tied at 17. Mark, he becomes a member. Or it's his second month as a member. Renews his membership. Appreciate you, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. He said, clean that water cooler. Yeah, I got to clean it, man. I got to clean it. Absolutely. I went to go drink water from it before the stream started and was like, oh, that doesn't taste like clean water, even though it went through the filter. So I either have to get a new filter, which means it won't be ready for the next game, or I think the filter's fine. I think I just have to clean the outside of it, which I have not done in like over a week. So it's probably the reason why the water tastes kind of nasty. Thank you, though, Mark. Renewing the membership. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Carl said, Hart is cooking. You're not the only chef in the kitchen tonight. After you talked down on his name, Carl, now he's cooking. He picked his game up in the second half here in the fourth quarter. As Mo Wagner lines up at 3. Mo Wagner been knocking down threes all night long. What is that? Is it 4-3? Mo Wagner with, how many threes does he have? And the Magic forced a turnover. Mo Wagner driving it down, gets a layup. 98-90 with a minute to go. Wagner, career high 31. 4 threes, 4 for 7 from 3. Only 5 rebounds, though. Brunson on the right wing. Brunson steps through, gets it over to Bridges, and he gets fouled. So he's going to go back to the foul line for 2 free throws with exactly 1 minute left. 3GP said Sixers is better for Sheffield exposure and viewers. Is it? Hey, man, we cover whatever game y'all want to see. Whatever game y'all want to see. It's actually last. 76ers Hornets. I mean, look, if LaMelo Ball is not playing, I don't know how many people are going to be checking into that game. So we'll cover whatever wins the vote. And it looks like Cavs Nets is going to win the vote. 36 votes. 36 of y'all voted. J Whiskey J. Carl said had to motivate him. My boss called it tough love. Hey man, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I've seen stranger things happen as Jalen Brunson knocks down both of the free throws. They miss a 3 on their minute to go. Towns with a rebound, 100-90. It happened last year. We talked when DiVincenzo would go into a slump, we'd start talking down on DiVincenzo's name, and he'd start popping off. Brunson misses a pull-up 3. So it's definitely happened. It's definitely happened. Absolutely. He definitely hears us. Absolutely had to motivate him. I knew what you were doing, Carl. I knew what you were doing. You got him going. And we needed him. We needed him. Anunoby's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Also, let's look at the final box score right now. Before we sign off, Tom Thibodeau's going to use a timeout and a challenge? What are we doing, Tibbs? What are we doing, Tibbs? He's going to use his challenge here. I'm going to let the timer run out. This game's over. Knicks up by 10 with 30 seconds to go, and Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout and uses his challenge on a foul call against Anunoby. Anunoby was the one that got fouled as he was going to the basket, but Tibbs uses his timeout. Or maybe they called it out of bounds, and that's what he's calling the timeout for. But anyway, let's go through the box score. Here tonight. Box score, Towns with a 20-20 game. Mikal Bridges, 7 for 11, hit a 3, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Only 1 rebound, 1 assist. See, this is the thing that bothers me most about Bridges. 1 rebound, 1 assist is not cutting it, brother. It's not cutting it. Does have 17 points, though, and played pretty solid defense tonight. Anunoby with only 7 for 5 rebounds and an assist. Okay. Not the best of games from OG, but he brought it defensively as always. Karl-Anthony Towns. Getting them stats, man. 22 points, 21 rebounds, 5 assists. Oof, he was hooping. 6 turnovers, though, is not what you want to see from your big man. Not what you want to see. So obviously not a perfect night tonight from the Knicks. 11-14 from the foul line for JB. He was getting to that line. They were hacking and wagging him out there. 8 for 18 overall, 4 for 8 from 3. 31 points, 5 assists. 3 turnovers, not great. Josh Hart, 5 turnovers tonight, not great. But he did have 5 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Almost got them all back. And 12 points. And then off the bench, they didn't get much help. McBride did knock down his 2 threes, 7 points. 2 rebounds and assist. Campaign 2 assists, no points though. Only took 1 3. Precious Achiuwa 1 for 3, 4 points, a steal, 5 boards. Not the greatest of nights from our bench. 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 21 minutes. Can we find some more rest, Coach Tibbs? Can we find some more rest though? 43 minutes for Towns tonight. 38 for Brunson. 40 for McHale, 36 for OG, who picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game and then ends the game with 3 fouls, so it's always nice. OG does also have the largest plus-minus in the game, which, 25-26, Wagner hits 3 threes and 1 in 30 seconds. The game goes into overtime, too early to tune out. True. You're not wrong. Crazier things have happened. All right, let's tune in for the end of it. 191. GP said Knicks still feel discombobulated to me. They are. You feel that way for good reason, because they definitely are. Towns with the rebound, hit ahead the Bridges, and he's just going to wind down the clock. Don't have the warm feeling yet with this lineup. I feel you. Absolutely. A little bit of me is Shamit is supposed to be a part of this rotation. And Mitchell Robinson's supposed to be part of this rotation. So they're still missing 2 rotation players that could absolutely help this team in terms of sort of finding their groove. But, yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. They do have a big game coming up after tonight. The Knicks' next game, they get 3 days off here. They get Monday off, they get Tuesday off, they get Wednesday off, because our next game is Thursday against Minnesota at Minnesota. Big game at Minnesota, because it will be Jalen Brunson's return to Minnesota for the first time as an opponent. It's going to be a big emotional game. So hopefully those emotions fuel him to have a good game and not an uneven bad game. But it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be filled with emotion. We're going to come correct. If you know what, if you know, you know. So hopefully everyone else does as well. And it's a good game. Because Minnesota, after starting off the year pretty rocky and pretty shaky, they've been picking up their play recently. Common Sense House said, my personal stat, Knicks are #1 in the NBA, not getting hurt against bum teams. Don't ruin the vibes, Common Sense House. Don't jinx them. SS Quit said, if Banchero and Wagner played, we would have gotten killed. Maybe. I mean, look, it fundamentally changes the way you play, and maybe the Knicks don't come in here a little lackadaisical, and maybe they come out ready to go, taking this game a little bit more seriously. But when the opponent team is missing their 2 best players, you're kind of mentally like, all right, we got this one tonight. And maybe the mentality going into it is different. So it's hard to say, but I know what you mean, absolutely. A 9-point win against this Magic team doesn't feel like it's enough. But they did beat that Magic team by 30 the other night. So, it is what it is. You play who's in front of you, and the Knicks beat that team. Charlie said DiVincenzo versus Rick Brunson part 2. We will see. AP said, I'll take whatever win we get. I'm with you, AP. I'm with you. This team is not good enough to be picky about the way we win games at this point. Just win them. Keep moving forward. Keep building keep building good habits, as Tom Thibodeau likes to say, and hopefully we hit the point where we started to feel the same feeling that we felt last year. You know, it's hard to tell. Obviously, a different team. We got to build the same respect and the same vibes as we had last year, and it's going to take some time, but hopefully we get there. It's hard to tell. It's too early. Charlie said Knicks wins, but I still had that down feeling against the Hawks last game. Yeah, we got, it's a nice win, but it doesn't necessarily wash that bad taste out of our mouths. But we have 3 days to kind of just out of our mind. It'll be absolutely a week since that game, so I'll be over it by then. And we got the Orlando game. And, of course, the next 3 days we'll be just filling it in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with games. And maybe I'll take like Wednesday off or something, so maybe I could use that day to record videos or something. But we'll talk about it. We'll definitely have a game tomorrow, which is going to be Cavs versus Nets. The community has voted. We got 45 votes. So like, decent amount of y'all voted for Cavs versus Nets. 40%. 20% for Bulls Raptors, 20% for 76ers Hornets, and last was Heat Pistons, which honestly was like my second option. Heat Pistons sounds like a pretty okay game. Heat have been playing pretty good basketball lately. And the Pistons are rough and tumble, and they usually play good games. But you guys voted on Cavs versus Nets. I'm going to end the poll now. So that's what we'll be watching tomorrow. Hopefully you guys join me. But the Knicks' next game is Thursday. Thursday night, they are at Minnesota. Big game. So we got to tune in and lock in. Okay, he said, glad they won, but they need to figure something out. Of course. They're a good team, not a great team. And we're going to be saying that for a while. Hopefully Mitchell Robinson makes it back in one piece. And, by that I mean that when he does eventually come back, because I do believe he'll eventually come back, he looks good. And not just like warming himself into the game. Hopefully he's not hobbling. Hopefully he's 100% healed and ready to go. And the only thing he's got to do is play himself back into game shape, which hopefully, there should be enough time towards the end of the season for that to occur. And then, hopefully they get Landry Shamet back at some point. And or at some point they make a move for another rotation piece, because an 8-man rotation is not going to cut it throughout the season. It's just not. I know he's kind of doing it out of necessity a little bit, but at the same time, like, I'm sure you could sneak Bakum Dadie in there for like a handful of minutes here and there. I'm sure you could do it, right? 25-26 said, got to get over the Hawks loss. Yeah, I mean, this game wasn't going to do it because the competition wasn't the best, with Orlando missing all their players. But by the time the Knicks play their next game against Minnesota, it would be more than a week after the Hawks game. So we'll be over it by then. Quit said, Cat has to stop forcing shots and getting so goddamn emotional. That's him, man. He's an emotional player. He's what is he, 28, 29 now? Like, that's just who he is. It's just who he is. You're just going to have to accept him for who he is. And just hope that we keep those to a minimum. Sharon McLean said Mets need to do something. No game to watch until Thursday. We are watching the Nets game tomorrow. Nets versus, who is it? Cavs? Cavs versus the Nets, which should be an interesting game. I hope the Cavs keep it close. Hope the Nets keep it close. They did just trade Schroeder, really their only ball handler, so it's probably going to be a blowout. But we've seen bigger shocks. But that's going to be it, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Another successful stream. A weird Sunday stream, a 6 o'clock start time, right in the middle of some good NFL games that we didn't get to watch the end of, or I didn't get to watch the end of. I'm sure you guys will probably had it on another screen or flipping back and forth. But I appreciate you guys coming out to hang out with me here on a Sunday. Got a little bit of time left in your night before we got to get ready for Monday. Everybody got to wake up early to go to work. At least most of us do. Or school, if you're in school still. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cavs-Nets game, and we'll talk about a Tuesday schedule. And if you guys aren't interested in that and you're just watching Knicks games, I'll see you guys Thursday when the Knicks take on a big game on Thursday when they take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. But until then, I'm out, y'all. Appreciate you more than you guys will ever know, man. I wish I could, find the words to tell you guys how much it means to me that you guys just continue to show up. Because sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm going to turn on this stream one day and there's going to be like 10 people. But you guys keep showing up and it just keeps getting bigger. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you the next day. And of course, we'll be live for the Knicks game on Thursday. But until then, I'm out. Brush your teeth, get a good night's sleep. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, y'all. Good night. Bye.